you sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Morax.
What up, though?
AKA Kung Fu Spinny. We got a special guest. I'm just kidding. It's not really a special guest. I'm not even gonna call you by your normal name today. I'm gonna call you Ralphie. We got Ralphie in the TD booth today. He's busy. I think his camera's broken.
His camera's working now.
His camera's working, but he's busy. He's getting his stuff getting going. Shout out to Ralphie in the TD booth. You guys see who that is soon. But Spinny, we have a special guest today.
We do. Very excited. We have Malcom Rodriguez, the rookie linebacker, 6th-round pick out of Oklahoma State for the Detroit Lions, going to join us on the show. You guys already know, as our followers know, who's been a part of our show, that we're big fans of his. So we're very excited to get him on the show, pick his brains, how he transitions to the NFL, what it's like working under Dan Campbell, different kind of things. So we're really excited to get him here and talk to him and show the people what he's all about. Really introduce himself to Detroit. So.
Real talk too. Like honestly, everybody in the chat, like as the show goes on, if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask Malcom that you think would be a good question, like comment it down below. I'd be more than willing to steal it and take credit for it. I'm joking. I'll definitely give you guys credit if you guys have a question for Malcom while he's on. I actually have a real quick confession to make, Spencer.
What's that?
This is tough. I don't know how to say this, man.
Chill, bro.
I never got like an exact confirmation of Malcom coming on the show.
What?
Oh my God. I asked him, you know what I'm saying, his agent, and he said, yeah, how's 6 p.m. Friday? And I said, yeah, it works. And then that's confirmation,
sounds like
right?
a confirmation, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He said 6 p.m. Friday.
But I've said things to him since, and I just haven't heard anything back.
He's probably a busy guy.
Probably a busy guy for sure. He is a sports agent.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ralphie?
But if he's gonna come on or what?
Like, does that count as confirmation? Like, how's 6 p.m. Friday?
If it sounds like it's like I think of it like a date. So if if they say how's 6 p.m. Friday, and then you say that works, do they have to respond like that's cool, or is that like artificial? I feel like, yeah, that's confirmation.
Yeah. Okay. Well then we have confirmation. I'll
don't scare me like that, bro. Jesus.
Well, I'm scared myself. You obviously were prepping for everything. You want to get everything done. And you're trying to think of like all the things that can go wrong. That way you can go and correct them. But that's one that like, how do I,
Yeah.
I don't know. But they have all the information. They will be here at 6 p.m. And if anything doesn't confirm it more than anything else, we got a follow yesterday. We got a follow from the boy, Malcom Rodriguez himself. Follow the Heavyweights on Twitter. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do that on Twitter.com or the app. Wherever you're at.
Twitter.com.
I mean, some people use the website. I don't know. It did sound kind of weird coming out, though. But, yeah, head over to Twitter. Make sure you guys follow the Woodward Heavyweights podcast at WHW Pod. But we're not a podcast anymore. We're a live show. We big time now. You know
big time, yep.
That's why we got Malcom Rodriguez on. We the real deal now.
We at the big desk, sitting at the big desk, feeling good. That's what it's all about.
100%. What's the biggest interview you've done?
I got, we did Ariel Helwani. That was pretty big. I interviewed Tom Izzo back in my days at Michigan State, so that's pretty big. But
were you nervous?
Yeah, this is up there. I mean, I don't really get nervous.
No?
No.
I don't think you get nervous. You get like, you know how some people have like a phone voice? You know what I'm saying? Like when they're calling somebody or like they're talking to strangers. Like, for instance, your girlfriend or your mom. Like your girlfriend or your mom, they'll talk so vicious and mean and rude to you. But as soon as they get on the phone with a stranger or talk to somebody like, I guess in the grocery line, they're just like this completely different human. They're all super nice. Their voice is a little bit more high-pitched and stuff like that. But that's what Spinny does. You don't get nervous, but you do that. You make the switch.
Well, I do. I do my little radio voice. I throw it on. And, it's, it's what you got to do. It's called being professional. You got to go in there and you got to talk like a professional. So,
what's the audibles you're calling over there?
The audibles I'm calling in. I'm doing little production tricks.
I know. I see you over here. Put it up. Put the camera on Spinny. Let's see these audible calls. It looks fun for me. It's distracting.
Well, be a professional. Like, don't get distracted by it.
Hey, we're still doing practice runs. We can still have a little bit of fun with it. Spinny's over here like, Omaha.
I think I got it. Let's see.
You got it, Ralphie?
See it.
I think I know what he meant.
Let's try.
Is it the camera angle?
Yeah, there we go.
There
Beautiful.
we go.
Yeah.
We want
Got that crisp, clean
We
shot.
want that
It was
beautiful
screwed
black
up before. Whoever was on before.
Yeah, I don't know where that last angle came from, but we're good now. So yeah, we're real excited to get Malcom Rodriguez in here. Like we said, it's one of the dogs. Also,
Speaking of dogs.
speaking of dogs, Pistons Summer League performance last night was something.
Full of them.
I was up till 2:30 watching that, and man, they performed. I know it's Summer League. I know don't get too excited, but man,
Yeah.
Jalen Duren looked like the real deal. He was out there blocking shots, sending them into the fifth row. He had a couple rim-shaking dunks, literally rim-shaking dunks. He had a pretty mean fadeaway that he almost cashed that I would have been real happy about, but he looked
real
good.
comfortable shooting it too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey looked good. He knocked a couple threes down, so I don't know, man. I know it's just Summer League, and I can't get too excited about it, but it felt good. It's good to have basketball finally back. I love the NBA. It's good to see the Pistons out there. Pistons are my favorite team. So
The draft comes, and you get these shiny new toys. And you're watching all their highlight packages like during the draft night and leading up to, obviously us because we do content, so we have to be able to speak on these guys. And then after that, you're just doing even more research afterwards, in terms of like interviews and again the highlight packages and stuff like that. And like Summer League is when you finally get to see it like in action. And granted, so like yes, it is Summer League basketball, but still nonetheless, it's like those two guys are going to be on your Detroit Pistons team. You get to see them in action together. And how they interact, and dog, it started off with fireworks. But I want to save that for the next subject, next topic.
We'll save it. We're just teasing a little bit here. Another intro that why our boy Cheese Nips wasn't in the building yesterday was because he went to see Thor 4 more Thor. Yeah. So how was Thor?
You want my? I'm gonna
Don't spoil nothing.
spoilers.
Don't spoil nothing. Just
it was alright. It
was alright.
Yeah, it was alright. It was.
I knew it was gonna be like that.
I would say
man.
I would say so. Average for me is like a 7 out of 10. I would say like a 6.75 or
below average.
It was like right around that area. It's just like it's kind of crammed together. I like Christian Bale; he's a fantastic actor, but like it's really crammed together. Guardians of the Galaxy is barely in it.
How long was the movie itself?
Like 2 hours, very short for a Marvel movie, and it just I don't know. I like Chris Hemsworth, but it just seemed rushed. It wasn't the best. There's a couple good scenes. It was just average. I mean, Thor 3 was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah.
So I would say if I had to rank the Thor movies, I would go 4, 1, 3, 2. Because Dark World was awful. But
so you're saying 3,
wait,
4 is
wait.
the best? You mean 3, 1,
Yeah.
4, 2?
I'm saying 3 was the best.
Yeah,
1
you
was
said
second
four,
best.
Okay, you said 4 just
1,
now.
3, 2.
Oh no, I said Thor rankings.
Yeah.
So
You said
3,
4.
And then you said
1,
4-1.
4.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That makes more sense. All right, let's be fair though, because 3 was so damn good. I feel like is that why it's ranking lower? Because like the expectations with following 3, Ragnarok.
I think Marvel movies have taken a dip recently. I like
I
No
agree,
Way
actually.
Home. I thought Doctor Strange is like average.
I haven't seen that
shit.
either.
I was not a fan of Doctor Strange.
It wasn't the best. I thought Thor was right around that area.
Very mediocre.
So I think Marvel movies ever since Infinity War and that whole saga ended, it's just been okay. Like No Way Home, I really liked that.
Yeah, that was great.
But like Black Widow was all right.
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
It was.
I feel like COVID messed that one up though, because the timing
Eternals
was kind of
was
weird.
trash.
Oh, it was awful.
Eternals was not trash.
Eternals was
No, it was
trash.
awful.
What?
Easy. Yeah.
Why is it trash?
Eternals was
Because
trash.
it was a
I like
terrible
Eternals.
movie.
Terrible CGI
How was it
fight
bad?
scenes,
It was-
bad actors.
What do you mean? It was an awful movie.
Yeah.
Why? Tell me why.
Because there was nothing good about it. Like what was good in it?
Yeah.
I
Easy,
like
tell me what was
Eternals.
good in it.
What, you tell me what was bad. You're the one saying it's bad.
Terrible CGI fight scenes,
actors
bad
were
actor,
terrible.
overrated plot.
I don't
They
agree.
really just rushed into
Yeah.
things, didn't give us a backstory of much.
Bad guy
The
was the
backstory,
worst.
they've been here since the existence of time. They help us like become who we are as humans.
I don't care. Like it's.
And then
they had a bunch of bad castings. It was.
Yeah.
It was horrible acting.
Horrible
It was
acting.
I don't know.
Terrible
awful.
fight
Who
scenes.
was
Yeah.
the bad actors?
Everyone
Rob
basically,
Stark was
besides, like,
bad.
Kid
That's
Harington.
crazy.
Angelina Jolie was bad.
I don't agree at all. Actually, I'm
What would
like,
you rank that against like other Marvel movies then?
I thought Eternals was better than the Doctor Strange movie.
Oh my god, no,
Yeah.
dude. Eternals was
I think
the worst Marvel movie I have ever seen.
I don't agree. Actually, I liked it a lot. I thought I liked. I liked the visuals a lot. Like,
What
dude,
visuals?
what do you mean? What visuals?
What visuals?
They had all those
Them
crazy
fighting on a
landscapes.
beach.
Well, the beach was cool, but like I'm saying that the volcano,
That was
like
cool.
they had all those sky shots from like the.
Eternals sucked.
Do you ever see The Rock? There's like the
trash.
segmented. What was it called? Like it's like the igneous layer and the
Yeah, like the
sedimentary and all that stuff like that.
Inner core, outer core, loam,
Yeah,
mantle,
like
crust.
all that stuff. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think you have to
You're
rewatch that
jerking
movie.
to the volcano. You're like,
Yeah,
Whoa,
sounds
dude.
like he
Whoa.
is. Sounds like that's where he's.
you're like, oh my god, the volcano that made Eternals.
But I didn't have time to watch Thor 4 more Thor because we were watching Summer League.
That's next topic, Spencer.
And we were watching
God
some-
damn it! Get
We're
your
still
shit
talking
together.
about Marvel.
No, we
This-
can only talk about
Eternals
Thor
is
so
awful.
much.
No,
but where
man.
would you put Eternals, Spencer, ranking all the Marvel movies?
I mean,
thinking.
I'm not gonna rank them all just off the top of my head.
Just like,
but it's
where
worse
would you put
than
it?
any other one that I've seen.
I think you guys have to rewatch.
I
this
think
movie.
it's the worst one
No.
I've seen, other than
I think
like
What?
Dark World. Thor: Dark World might be the only one
that's
that's.
the
Yeah.
worst, hands down.
That
Thor,
might
Thor
be-
Dark World
Eternals
was
is
the
right
worst.
there with
Eternals
it.
is
You
right
are,
there.
you guys are out of your damn
What?
minds.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're out of your
take
minds.
Easy right now.
I
That
think
is
I
a
think what it
horrible
is
take.
is because it didn't necessarily like come into play with the rest of the Marvel characters that we've grown to like
No.
love and know.
No.
And I think that's where
Okay,
like a lot of
that's
fans got
fine.
lost. But
Yeah,
it's its own story, and it's
Right.
also introducing.
No.
What's his name? Who has a Soul Calibur sword?
Kit Harington's character. What-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it's going to
Yeah.
introduce his new character.
Yeah.
Great.
He's going to introduce Blade because I guess that's going to be like their two like little rival
Right,
thing
that
there
was,
too.
like- Okay, but like, I'm talking about just a movie
It was
in
still
general.
just a
I'm
bad
not talking
movie,
about like
yeah.
even just MCU. It was a bad movie, just all the way around.
Don't agree.
Nothing good about it.
All right, you know what? Make a YouTube poll. You know how to do those yet?
Yeah, I'll
All
make
right,
one.
make a YouTube
What,
poll.
what do you want?
Was
Are there any
Eternals-
Marvel
Was
heads in the
Eternals
chat?
a good movie? Yes or no?
Okay,
Yeah.
or bad? Should I say bad movie or good movie?
Just yes or no.
Was it a bad
Eternals-
movie?
Bad movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm curious. I don't know how many Marvel heads we have in the chat. Shout out to the chat real quick. We got Michael Lucci says Ivy looks like the truth. I bet Eazy feels so stupid. Parentheses JK. Ouch. 3M. Yeah. He's saying JK. Otherwise, I'd go in on that one. Love Summer League. Nothing wrong with being excited about it. No, 100%. I'm gonna save a little bit of those questions for the next segment because I want to know if our boy Ralphie stayed up for it. It sounds like he didn't though. The way he was
did
like
not.
scoffing at you,
Yeah.
staying up at 2:30. Michael Lucius also wants to know, how can Cheese Nips give a Thor review with his shirt on?
That's a good question.
It's because he's not Cheese
Dude,
Nips
I'm
today, ladies and
busy
gentlemen.
right
He's
now,
Ralphie.
TD
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
we got-
he's
we got
got
Ralphie.
a lot
being
more
in
on
the
his plate.
sound booth, not having to do anything.
He's got. Wow, Drago said Strange was great. I
I haven't seen
Strange,
that
Doctor
yet.
Strange 2 or 1?
I haven't seen.
I think he's talking about the two.
I haven't seen the second
Nah.
one either.
I just thought that was rushed.
It was
too.
so anticlimactic. Like it
Yeah,
was just like at the
nothing
very
happened,
end. It was
really.
like, oh, it was. Like, I can't spoil it for you because you haven't seen it.
I've seen Jim Halpert's in it.
Well, John Krasinski.
Yeah, Jim Halpert plays what's his name?
They have a Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
I don't know.
Okay, it doesn't matter. But
Jim-
like,
all right.
I'm just saying,
You never seen The
Eternals,
Office?
bad movie. Anyone that thinks Eternals was good, they got
All
bad
right.
movie taste.
Oh,
That's-
I'm
that's
checking
fair.
Rotten Tomatoes, man.
Let's
It's bad.
Dude.
But if you,
It was
if-
awful.
you know,
It got bad. Really,
it's a bad
reviews.
movie. It's a bad movie. You might need to wash the taste out of your mouth after you watch Eternals, and the way you can do that is at Big Boy, because at Big Boy right now, ciabatta is back. They have ciabattas, they have summer salads, they have hand dip shakes, all at Big Boy. Look at those sandwiches: sunrise ham and cheddar, chicken cordon bleu, chicken club. Those look delicious. Or you can keep it light with their Michigan apple, chicken Caesar, or Greek salad. And don't forget to cool off with a nice hand dip, cookies and cream, or strawberry shake. You heard it here first. Summer just got better at Big Boy. This is the Woodward Heavyweights. We will be right back.
Fellas, let's be honest. We like things to be easy. We like simple stuff, like sports 7 days a week. We like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play. And before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Hi, I'm John from Better Rate Mortgage, and to me, family is more than blood. That's why I have the biggest family in Metro Detroit. If you're looking to buy a house or refinance and need a loan, come get treated better than family by me and our entire team here at Better Rate Mortgage. We pride ourselves on giving you better advice, better service, and a better loan experience. That's why we are Better Rate. If you're looking for a new mortgage, come get treated like family. Actually, better with Better Rate Mortgage. Visit us at mybetterrate.com or call at 248-480-4467 today.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy.
What up?
The guy who knows what he's watching when he's watching films. He's making these movie reviews. That's Ben Morex, the guy who like mushrooms on his pizza and didn't like the Eternals. Yes. And I'm just really starting to question our friendship.
Hey,
but that's him.
away.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Ralphie in the TD booth, and as you guys know, when he's in the audio booth, he's cheese nips. That's when the shirt's off, the nipples are popping, the traps are popping. When he's in the TD booth, he's got to take his job a lot more seriously because he's in charge of pressing all these buttons and putting all these pretty faces on camera.
Easy, you watch Miss Marvel, right?
I do watch Miss Marvel, yeah.
Where would you rank that for Marvel TV shows?
Among the bottom, for sure.
It's the worst.
But that's
it's a show too.
It's a different. You know what I didn't like?
It's for kids, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's the demographics, kids. That's like the new.
Why? Marvel's not made for kids.
Miss Marvel,
but they're trying to touch on all
Disney,
different demographics.
Like,
dude, Miss Marvel's a whole like woke movement because she's like the first. No, for real, she's the first
like I really don't care. Like I hate the show. It's
wow.
terrible.
Is it because she's Pakistani? Is that why?
No.
No, I'm joking.
No, not at all. It's just like a dry plot. There's nothing
because she's a girl?
in it.
Well,
I'm joking.
let's get off the Marvel topic. Let's talk about something a little more important.
Okay. Where's this poll? I need to vote for
I'm making it right now, man.
He's been making it right now for 2 segments, boy.
Yeah, and a commercial break too. All right. Moving on, guys. Our turnout was fire, and so was the Detroit Pistons last night, and their victory over the Portland Trail Blazers. Here it goes. My poll. Make sure you guys vote no. Oh my God! I voted no, and it registered me as yes. What is that? Anyway. Detroit Pistons Summer League debut last night. We finally got to see Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren in action. And I got to say, man, I've been holding it in all day. I've been pumped to talk about this. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning watching that game.
Yes.
You were up at 2 o'clock in the morning watching that game.
I was indeed.
Give me your first takeaway with the rookies.
First takeaway with the rookies, like I said, Jalen Duren looks fantastic. He looks like a grown man. He looks like a guy that's going to come out there. He is going to mean business in the paint, and I love it. We saw what he did. The first play from scrimmage, you get an oop. First play from scrimmage, the first play of the game,
Touchdown!
You get an oop from Jaden Ivey to Jalen Duren, and that just made me so happy. It's the man. He yammed out once, he yammed out twice, smacked the backboard on his way down. The rim's shaking. He's running down the court, getting hyped. Like that, the bounce he has is something special. I can't remember. The last Piston I've seen have bounce like that. It's wild to me. He gets up so effortlessly. He was catching a couple lobs. He had 9 points, 2 blocks, 1 rebound. He was 4 of 6 in 12 minutes of play. This guy went out there and he showed that he can dominate in the paint. And like I said, probably the most favorite thing I saw him do was that turnaround jump shot. He hit it was like a little 15 to 17 mid-range right on the baseline. Turnaround jump shot. It missed, but it looked good. It looked good. It looked clean. There were no hiccups in his stroke. He went out there. It looked like he pulled up with confidence. It was, the shot clock was falling down, so he had to get it off. If that would have went in, I would have lost my shit. That guy looks like a legit player. If he can hit that kind of shot, if he can hit a 15 to 17-foot jump shot with somewhat of consistency, he can be an all-star caliber player in the NBA. This man has limitless potential. I am so excited to see him go out there. He's still 18 years old, and he looks like a grown man out there. So Jalen Duren is what I saw first. He impressed me to spades. Like, I couldn't believe that he went out there and he dominated. I would have loved to see more of him, but I guess he got a little nicked up.
Is that what happened?
Got a little injury. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't think it's anything too serious.
Did they announce that?
They said the trainers were looking at him, and he didn't go back in the game. So,
oh sheesh.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything else, so it can't be anything too serious. But yeah, I was really happy, very happy with what I saw to Jalen Duren when he was on the court.
Bro, 100%. That's the first thing that I noticed too, man. Was like, I'm like, shout out to Jaden Ivey as well, though he did his thing. But like the guy that I was most impressed by last night is the same guy I was most excited about coming into this thing. It was Jalen Duren, man. Like, because I really didn't know what to think of him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We knew that he was going to be raw. He's the youngest player in the draft. But I guess I'm thinking of an adjective: thunderous, explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you saw the
Vicious.
tweet. Vicious. Real talk.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
Jackhammer.
The most vicious champion you ever known.
I'm ready, family. I'll eat your babies.
I'm from their cloth. Yeah. No, but honest God, like as you saw the tweet, this is one of the tweet from James Edwards last night. It said Jalen Duren dunked and slapped the shit out of the backboard. Ty Lue was sitting in front of me, said he's going to break the damn backboard.
He did. He slapped it hard. Like, he smacked out, and you saw the rim and everything shaking. And like, the guy is a unit, and he could still grow some. He's only 18 years old.
And that's like when you see guys doing stuff like that, man. Those are like those primal moments. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? That gorilla, my man Joy would say, man. Yeah. And he showcased that last night, right off tip too. Like, there's certain times, I guess, when stuff feels special, and you had that last night. Although it's summer league basketball, but the hype along with these two gentlemen, that the hype coming in both on draft night from the fans and national media about Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, and they started off the game and gave you a moment right off rip with that alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was impressive, and I literally sent a text to Neil. I was like, if Jaden Ivey throws a oop to Jalen Duren, I might bust out of my shorts. And he was like, he posted it on Twitter, and then literally the first play of the game it happens. I was so excited, but I don't want to cast aside what Jaden Ivey did too, because that man, he looked good. He went out there. Yeah, he had some rookie moments where he made some ugly passes, and it looked like he was rushing his shot late in the shot clock, trying to get a shot off, trying to make something happen with his first couple threes, and he had a couple ugly misses, but he made up for it. He went out there, he knocked some threes down, he showed that explosive athleticism, getting to the lane whenever he wanted to, really. Getting to the lane, finishing at the lane, finishing at the rim, finishing in transition, creating for others. Going out there, he finished with 20.6 assists, 6 rebounds, and 5 turnovers. And yeah, the 5 turnovers kind of stick out, but he's a rookie. He'll get used to it. And imagine if he's playing out there with Cade Cunningham and Sadiq Bey instead of Braxton Key and Saban Lee. Like, it's going to make him astronomically better as a player, as a passer. He'll have much more open lanes for him to attack the hoop. So I was very excited with what I saw out of Jaden Ivey as well. Like I said, he went out there in attack mode. He went out there. He made basically the game-winning bucket where he just went right into the lane and got an easy layup to end the game. He had a couple transition opportunities where he finished at the rim. Saban Lee actually missed him on what would have been a game-breaking dunk. Like, they were running down the court. Saban Lee had the ball running in transition. Jaden Ivey was following him. And Saban Lee just ran into the guy that was standing in the lane and tried to shoot a contested layup instead of throwing an easy lob to Jaden Ivey. So I like what I saw out of him a lot too. I love that he's aggressive. I love that he's using, his strengths, his quick first step, his athleticism to go down there and to get buckets. So I'm excited. I think they play again tonight, right?
I believe so. I said that out of my ass. I don't know for sure, but I hope they do, because I'm damn sure excited to watch them again. By the way, 12 a.m. summer league games should be fucking illegal. What? Why, dude? Why? We don't even do that during the regular season. You're making us stay up to 12 a.m. to watch a summer league game?
It's just time to fill,
Yeah, it's time to fill. It's on the West Coast. I mean, I understand, but yeah, I agree with you that.
Dude,
at least make it on a weekend if you're 100%. Gonna have it.
100%. But as far as Jaden Ivey goes, and I know that I was the poison ivy perpetrator. Come in the offseason during the draft and stuff like that.
You were,
and I think we saw everything you scouted out of Jaden Ivey last night. You saw some of the good, you saw some of the bad. But nonetheless, man, I mean, I still feel the same about him. I think we saw his speed and athleticism. We knew it was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? The kid's very quick. He's very explosive. You saw those moments. I don't want to say that this is something I didn't think he had, but in the first half, he was trying to pass the ball a lot. And you saw a majority of those points come that second half. He was just going to the rack and just doing the damn thing. But on those catch and shoots, he did start that first half. I want to believe it was 2 of 4. And then ultimately on the night ended, 2 of 5. And then the night from 3. But still, made a couple of threes. The misses were ugly. But he did make the other ones. And as long as the shot goes in, I was trying to ask you guys before the show. I asked Stick, I asked Braylon, I asked Spinny, shout out to my guy Mike and Rodney. I asked them too. I was like, who had the ugliest jumper but still went in? The answer was Sean Marion. I'm not saying that Ivey's jumper is ugly.
He doesn't have an ugly jumper.
Yeah, it's not ugly, but I don't know. I want it to be consistent, because Cade can do that stuff, getting inside and stuff like that, I just want someone to kick the ball out to. He has that in Sadiq Bey.
You need more than one person that can get to the hole and make some plays. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it, man. And the thing, actually, I'd say other than the passing that I did like, the defense. Right when he got drafted, he was challenged by Troy Weaver and Dwayne Casey right away to excel on the defensive end, or at least put forth the effort to be that on the defensive end. And I think we saw a little bit last night. Obviously, he's always gonna be great in transition defense because of how athletic he is. But he gave you that last night. The stuff that you worried about was stuff you worried about coming in. The turnovers and bad decision making. He had a couple of sloppy turnovers, but it is what it is. With this kid, he's got to be patient. He's a rookie. This is a summer league game. I'm not, accelerating the pedal, saying, "Oh my God, he's gonna be great," but I'm also not saying he's gonna be bad. Like he looked like his scouting report, literally.
Yeah, no, I think he went out there and performed. He definitely looked better than I thought he would, shooting the ball. He had a third three from deep that that should have counted, that should have went in, but it got taken away because he threw his leg out. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. And if we're gonna, keep it 100. He had a better game than Jalen Duren. Yeah, obviously because he played longer.
Yeah, played a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, it's impressive when you got two guys like that can come out there and you see it. It's tangible. You see what they do well. You see how they're going to succeed in the NBA. Like with Jaden Ivey, you can see his elite athleticism. You can see his quickness, his lateral quickness, his quickness up and down the court. You can tell that those things will translate into playing well in the NBA and being a difference maker. Same with Jalen Duren. You could see, like, same thing, his athleticism, his shot blocking, his intensity around the basket, and you know that those types of things will translate to the NBA, will translate to being difference makers in the NBA. So I'm excited. It's like you said, we got to pump the brakes a little bit because it is just the summer league. It is the first game of the summer league, so we can't get too excited about it. But it's good to see. It's good to see the young bulls going out there and getting some work in.
Did you catch the rerun, Cheese Nips? Sorry, Ralphie. Did you get to stay up and watch it?
You guys got so many names for me. You can't even get my real name right when you're trying to talk to me.
Was it Gerald, right?
Something like that. No, I watched the highlights of it, yeah. I was impressed by...
Casual. No, I'm joking.
Well, I mean, I'm watching the boys at midnight. I'm telling you, summer league, I'm not invested as much, I'm looking more
this is what we do for a living, man.
Just those... I'm not going to watch the whole game. I feel like to me, it's a waste of time to watch the entire game when I can just watch that film and that breakdown. I'd much rather watch that than have to watch all those commercials and everything and stay up till 2:30. That's me. But I was impressed by...
I had a good time.
Duren and Ivy. I thought there's a lot of potential with those young guys, but like we said, you really don't know until you get to actual regular season basketball how these guys are going to perform.
Definitely. You're going to have to see how they translate into the NBA in NBA games going against the same type of athleticism that they possess. So we'll have to see. You're still going against guys like Saban Lee out there, so you can't put too much stock in it.
Saban got destroyed on Twitter last night. Yeah. You guys were ruthless.
He played like trash, man.
Dude, he's rusty. Give him a break.
He shouldn't be rusty. No, he's not rusty. He's trying to show that he's trying to play for a contract is what he's doing.
I hope you guys keep that same energy when other people play like that. But
I will. If somebody plays bad, I'm going to say they play bad.
I'd be willing to bet he's going to play a little bit better. You want to know where I bet that at?
Where would you bet that at?
MyBookie.com, baby. It's the best place to place your bets. And make sure when you guys sign up, use the promo code Woodward. They'll match part of your first deposit, and you can make that bread. Now, obviously, you guys know the Detroit Pistons Summer League team is stacked. If you're degenerate, I might put some bread on winning the whole team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I would. I know Portland came back a little bit last night, but I got faith in Jalen Duren. If he gets enough minutes, that man, I could spend this whole second segment talking about that kid. But make sure you guys go ahead to mybookie.com. Use the promo code Woodward. They'll match part of your first deposit. And if you have any issues gambling, and you're having some problems, you're losing some money, you're taking too many L's, make sure you call the Michigan Gambling Hotline at 1-800-270-7117. It's Woodward Heavyweights. Make sure you come right back. We got Malcom Rodriguez on the way.
It took exploring 50 different formulas and hosting countless taste tests, but we believe Gypsy Vodka is the smoothest vodka on the market. Don't believe us? Ask the owners.
We're Mike and Adam Kazanowski with High Five Spirits Distillery. We're in close to about 1,200 locations throughout Michigan. We wanted to create a brand that was geared more towards freedom, love, adventure, and at the end of the day, we really wanted to tell a story that inspired other people to take risks, follow their dreams, whatever that might be.
at work, and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions, featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
What's going on, everybody? It is Spencer for Big Frog in Novi, and right now you can get a free Woodward Sports t-shirt. That's right, a free Woodward Sports t-shirt all month long at Big Frog in Novi. Just stop in, tell them we sent you, and they'll print you out one on the spot. So go to Big Frog Novi today and get your free t-shirt, or visit them online at bigfrog.com/Novi.
What up, though, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to
What up, what up, what up, what up?
I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
A mushroom pizza monster.
Yeah, right.
We got my man Ralphie in the TD booth.
Ralphie.
What up, what up, what up?
You guys are both shit at movie reviews, but we'll move on nonetheless.
Dude.
Listen.
You can't disagree with Eazy. If you disagree with Eazy, you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what
okay,
he thinks.
but like,
Yeah.
He's the most closed-minded person I've ever met.
Shut the fuck. I watched Miss Marvel, all right? You guys
it's
don't.
trash. I
You
watch
guys
it too.
both-
It's
Yeah,
trash.
you take in shitty media. Like, are you trying to brag to us?
No, I'm saying I'm not closed-minded. How you can call me closed-minded?
No, it's
So
not
a different
being
opinion doesn't make me
Just saying it's
closed-minded.
bad. I fairly
Just busted
review
your balls.
everything, and I look at it movie-wise, not the MCU, and not like what ties into what. I'm looking at the movie quality, and I thought Eternals was a bad movie.
I agree.
Well, I think you're both real. No, I'm joking. Ralphie, what do you think about Jalen Duren? Did you catch his highlights?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of him. I was impressed. I think he's
Why
going to be
are
a
you
good
calling him
player.
Ralphie?
No,
I don't know.
Wait. Why do you call me Ralphie?
You look like a Ralphie.
I like you start calling me that. I
You do
have
look like
zero idea
Well,
why you call
the other
me
thing
that.
too, you never stopped it. You just accepted
he
it.
just-
Well, 'cause
I've been
I
calling
don't
you
know,
Ralphie.
you
I
just
mean,
call
if
me
he
Ralphie,
lets people call him
whatever.
cheese nips, I don't think he's got a problem with Ralphie.
That's true. Hey, you piece of shit. No, I'm joking. Jalen Duren, though, what'd you think of those highlights?
No, I thought it was good. I mean, it's all about crashing the boards, being physical down low. Something that I like to compare bigs, especially in going from college to the NBA, is how physical you can be down low. Yeah, are you going to be able to go at those big guys?
Hey,
Are you-
oh.
It's all about that strength and just
Keep
physicality.
banging the
and,
paint.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, like if,
Yeah, for sure.
if you're going to be a guy that's going to hover around the three-point line, then that's what you're going to be known for. But I don't think that's what Duren's.
No, hell no.
No, and obviously not. And that's how you're going to prove yourself and be able to get more minutes when it comes to regular season time, and then work your way in the starting lineup, which I think he's still got some work to do, but he'll
Yeah.
get there.
You do look like a Ralphie.
He's definitely still got some work to do, but there were other people in this
Hold
summer
on,
league game.
real quick, because I'm telling you, man, I want to just get this part out about Jalen Duren. The block he had on Garza.
He didn't block Garza.
He didn't. I'm thinking of Isaiah Livers.
Yeah.
We had, whatever block he had, man. One of those boys was like worth 2.5. It was
Yeah,
nasty.
he put that boy in like the fifth row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on, man. I do want to talk about another block that somebody had in Isaiah Livers. He was the person that did block Garza.
Yeah.
That one should count for 1.5 because that man's like 7'3".
He got up. He got up
Yeah.
for that. That was impressive. He had a couple blocks that he got up for. I didn't see that coming. We knew that, coming out of last season with the limited time that Isaiah Livers played for the Pistons, he was a good defender. He was a good defender around the perimeter. He could knock the three ball down, but he showed us he can protect the paint as well. Obviously, summer league, so there's that. But he looked good. Other role players on the Pistons look good as well. We saw Killian Hayes go out there, and obviously people were dogging him because he didn't score 40 points, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not who he is. That's not the type of player he is. He's not going to go out there and give you 40 points, even in the summer league. I think he looked good for what he did. The refs called some bogus fouls on him, but it's still, he's going out there. He's being the veteran, trying to guard these young guys. But Beef Stew, on the other hand, Beef Stew looked really good. Beef Stew looked really good. He was down there fighting for rebounds. He made three three-pointers, 3 or 4 from 3. He knocked down 2 in the last 2 minutes of the game that really helped us secure that victory. And he had 9 rebounds as well. So it's very important that he continues to work on his three-point shot, 'cause that's what's going to keep him in this lineup. Another thing I saw from him that I liked was he seemed to be very comfortable handling the ball at the perimeter, handling the ball at the top of the key. He looked like he was a lot more comfortable than he did that last year. He was going between the legs a lot. He was making a couple different dribble moves that I like to see from him. So, yeah, I dogged him in the past, as Isaiah Stewart saying I don't think he's going to be able to knock down the 3-ball consistently in the NBA, but he did it last night, so I was very happy to see that because I do like him as a player, but he's going to need to continue to do that if he wants to be in that starting lineup.
100%. It's a tough judgment to make, too, because obviously in the action that we've seen him with the Pistons, it was at the 5 spot. And now that we have true 7-footers and Nerlens Noel and Jalen Duren, we'll probably see him and they talked about it last night during the broadcast, too, but slowly transition to the 4.
Yes.
In which at that point, you're going to spread the floor. And you have to love what you saw. 3 out of 4 from 3. Like you said, we didn't see that coming. We saw him take a couple threes last year, and he made a few, but it was also poor percentages. And yes, it's a summer league, but nonetheless, we saw Isaiah Thomas. I think it was the other Zeke, though, not our Zeke.
Baby Zeke,
saying that he's going to be a dog this year. Watch, I've been seeing him this summer, and you kind of take it as like just talk because everybody hypes up their boy. You know what I'm saying? Like even though you do bad movie reviews, I'm like, yo, Spinny's the man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna tell him the bad stuff about you, but no, man. Like you just love to see it, man. And obviously, he did his thing on the boards. Yo, you see him shove that dude down with one arm.
Yeah, he's a menace. I was like, bro, you're about to get a flagrant in the summer league after you already got a tech. Like, no, but
they tried calling a flop. But I'm like, ain't no flap. That man's strong.
He's a strong man.
Yeah.
He's a strong man, and you can see it. You know, he's built. He looks good. He's coming into the season. Looks like he's in better shape. Which I didn't. It's not like he was in bad shape last year, but he looks like he's been hitting the gym with Gaines Cunningham, so he's a little bit bigger. I'm excited for that. And like you said, even though it's summer league, you can translate hitting open shots from summer league to the NBA. You can translate the ability to knock down open threes from summer league to the NBA. So as long as he can do that and do that on a consistent level, we know what he brings. Effort-wise. We know what he brings hustle-wise, where he's going to be scrapping for rebounds. We saw him do that, keep a couple possessions alive by getting an offensive rebound and kicking it out. So it's all about the jumper. It's all about the jumper. If he can knock it down consistently, he can be a good player for this team.
You said something interesting, though. You said you were impressed with Killian's performance, or you liked it?
I mean, yeah, I liked it. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to dog him about either, though. He went out there. He did what he had to do. He like I said, people were hoping that he's going to drop 40 points or something, but that's not the type of player he is. So I saw what I saw from him. It's the first game of the summer league, so hopefully he does continue to get better. But there were flashes where I saw him get to the paint. I saw him use his offhand. I saw him knock down a three-pointer. So there were things I liked that I saw out of him, yes.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, I am hopeful for Killian, and I do like Killian, and I just don't know if he's going to be what we wanted him to be. For sure not going to be what we wanted him to be.
When we drafted him, yeah.
Yeah, and part of that, too, is, like, all these internet nerds that, praise my man at the Ringer, what's his name, Kevin O'Connor. James Harden was one of his pro comps.
Yeah.
But I think there's partly to blame for that because it's definitely not the case. He does not look comfortable on offense whatsoever. However, as a playmaker, he can swing that thing. But you got to think of it, too, like, him having the amount of experience he has over Jaden, Jaden was still the one getting the usage when they're on the floor together.
He's still very young.
I think that's kind of a bad sign for what we hope him to be, you know what I'm saying, as a ball handler and playmaker for us. But he still has a role on this team, and I think it's on defense. You saw that come out last night. It's so confusing me, though, because he's a dog on defense.
Yeah.
But for some reason on offense, he's just timid. He just never looks comfortable.
I don't know. He's still very young. He's still only 20 years old. He's a young guy coming out of France, so it will take some time to adapt, and it will take some time to build his offensive game. But I don't know if I'm upset that Jalen got the usage over him when they were on the floor together, because if they are on the floor together, I want Jaden Ivey to be running the show. I want Jaden Ivey to be orchestrating the offense. I want him to be the guy attacking and creating his own shots. So I wouldn't say I'm too mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily upset. It was just like something I wanted to see coming out of Killian, especially given all the trash that he gets. I feel bad for him because shout to Saudi Baby, but Saudi Baby abusing Killian, man.
Saudi Baby abuses Killian for sure.
But nonetheless, man, you saw the part you like out of him. The guy is 6'5", 6'6", can defend multiple positions. Like,
and he's cute as hell, boy.
Whoa, bro. Hey, yo.
Whoa,
hey,
bro.
yo.
Whoa,
he's a handsome young man.
Yo.
Bro.
What? Is that not true? I'm not afraid to admit it.
In 22 minutes, he was 2 of 4, so 50% shooting.
Who else
He's
is
1 of
queued up
3
in
from
Summer League?
Hey, yo, chill, yo. Well, Malcolm's hopping on right now. He's like, never mind.
Or he's not there yet.
No, but Killian, I think, and the other thing too, I think a lot of people forget. I reminded Mass today on the bottom line.
Mass.
Well, you guys can check that out. Well, between 2 to 4, but he's kind of like going in on Killian a little bit. But I think a lot of people forget this guy's only 4 months older than Jaden Ivey, who's coming into his first year now. You know what I'm saying? This is Killian's second. On top of him, like not really having full seasons behind him either, whether it's due to injury or COVID and whatnot. But I have hopes for Killian. It's just not as a starter or star.
No, I don't think he'll. I don't think that's his ceiling is to be a star in the NBA. There are a lot of different things he can do well that will provide a good service to a winning basketball team. Though he is our best on-ball defender at the moment, so we need him to play well. He is one of our best playmakers at the moment, is creating shots for others and getting downhill into the lane. He can lose guys off of the dribble. He bodies that. Like, the amount of space he can create is impressive. So I don't think Killian is going to be a star by any means unless his offensive game improves by leaps and bounds. But we'll see. I mean, there's still a lot of time, like you said. He's a young guy. He just needs to, get in the gym and work out as much as he possibly can until his game's right. And one place you can get in the gym and you can work out is Planet Fitness, because we're coming to you live from the Planet Fitness studios in Birmingham. And right now, for just $0 down and $10 a month, you can get your Planet Fitness membership. No matter where you are, there's a Planet Fitness nearby. They are the home of the judgment-free zone. You can go join in club or online at planetfitness.com. And remember, until August 31st, high school students can work out there for free. So if you got your son, your daughter looking to get a pump in before their sports season comes around in the fall, they can go check out Planet Fitness. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
Hey, it's Scott from the Woodward Bet Show. Hey, we're getting excited. We're getting ready to start talking about fantasy football. Who doesn't love fantasy football? We know everybody does. Make sure you guys get over there at 4:30 and watch us over there on the Woodward Bets YouTube page. Also, you guys got to make sure you get over to that app store and download oddstrader.com. OddsTrader's got live scoring, play-by-play updates, and it's the best place to check all the odds at the sports books right in the palm of your hand. But hey, we know what we're here for. Let's get us some winners. You know what we're looking at here today? We're looking at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hey, Colorado stinks. I know they won yesterday, but listen, one of the worst road teams next to the Tigers in all MLB. That's good for us. Arizona, oddstrader.com, Woodward Bets. Check it out.
Alta Equipment. You guys know. You see Stevie Y doing it. You see Troy Weaver doing it. You see Brad Holmes doing it. They're building stuff up, man. And uptime matters. Getting the thing done on time. At Alta Equipment, uptime matters. Alta Equipment has everything you need to get the job done. You have a big project coming up? Alta Rental Fleet has you covered. Make sure you call them today. 844-GO-TO-ALTA. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA right now. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Shortly, we'll be joined by another heavyweight, Malcom Rodriguez, Detroit Lions rookie linebacker, one that I surely expect to start a few games. Am I tripping?
No, I'm with you. I don't know if he'll start coming right out of the season. I think that might be a little much to ask for, but I do think he will have that starting spot by the end of the year. I really do. Like we said, we watched his tape a lot. We really dove into it. We looked at it before, as soon as they drafted him, and we gave our analysis video right after we drafted him, and that video skyrocketed. It's in upwards of 10,000 views on YouTube right now. So I'm excited for him. I really want. I'm happy to have him on the show. Happy to talk to him. So I do think he can be a starter. I think he can be a very good player in this league, and we haven't had a good linebacker like that in quite some time in Detroit. So
yeah, you're right. I think DeAndre Levy and Tolek probably the last ones we'd speak on.
Yeah,
Chris
for
Bill,
sure.
one of the more iconic ones. But Real quick, I do want to talk about the. Let's talk. I want to do one more point on Summer League, and we'll jump into the Detroit Red Wings, who are also adding some new talent to their team that we're super excited about. But I want to talk about Isaiah Livers last night in some NBA Summer League.
Okay.
I've liked him since last year, just the effort he always gave on defense. Isaiah Livers, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that pissed me off.
Livers,
So
look at Livers taking that
That's,
shot.
that's incredibly unprofessional to mispronounce that name over and over again on a national broadcast like that. That is unprofessional.
It was wild. Like it's not even one that you could like mess up like that.
Yeah.
LIV. It's liver. Like,
Yeah, it's like a body part liver, you know?
Yeah, and he was like he wasn't like a no-name guy in college. I'm saying like
Right.
he played a couple big games at Michigan.
No, he played well
He
at
had big
Doing
moments in
research
Michigan.
on everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, like dude, come on, bro. But nonetheless, I like what I saw of this kid. And it's not just like last night's performance that I'm like banking this on, because obviously offensively the kid went 1 of 8 from 3-point land, but you saw it during the regular season last year when he finally got help and he got some minutes. Is like that effort and energy that he gives on defense. Like that's that. I feel crazy saying this because we're so far away from this still, but like that championship effort and energy that you need from a guy coming off the bench, like a guy like Isaiah Livers. And on top of that too, like the size that he has, he plays that kind of like that tweener position where you can either play small forward or power forward, allows him to guard multiple positions. We said all the time, Spinny, you and I, we're in the Eastern Conference. Now, we don't know what's going on with KD, but we sure as hell still have Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, a guy that, Isaiah Livers, the type of dude you're going to put on to guard those dudes.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I didn't like what I saw from him on the offensive end. Obviously, 1 of 8, that's terrible. So hopefully he can come out there in the next game, which is tomorrow, and knock some shots down, because we saw him do it at the NBA level. We saw he can be a competent shooter in the NBA. So I'm not too worried about it, but you would have liked to see him hit a couple more. But yeah, the shot blocking he produced, the level of intensity you said that he was playing on defense, it's awesome. It's awesome to watch. The guy can guard multiple positions. He can be a dude that goes out there, comes off the bench, and is a true 3-and-D guy. And you know how much you need that in the NBA. That is, everyone is looking for that. You're looking at these pieces that are getting moved around or picked up all the time by good teams like P.J. Tucker, Robert Covington, all these different guys that are strictly 3-and-D guys, come off the bench, knock down threes, and play good defense. So that's what you need. It's what you need to win in the NBA. You need a lot of those guys, and I think he'll be a good one for us as long as we can keep him.
100%, and I'm super excited to see him. I think he's a dog. But we do got to talk about another Detroit team, Detroit Red Wings.
Yep.
Stevie Y in action. Throughout the day today, too, we actually just traded our third-round pick for, was it Ville Husso? Is that how you say it?
Yep.
Billy, like Billy, yeah.
Ville
Husso.
Husso.
Ville Husso. He traded for Ville Husso and Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
For cash, I'm saying, but third-round pick.
For Merchant of Death.
Yeah, for Merchant of Death. You are more experienced in the world of hockey than me. Are you familiar with Ville Husso?
Yeah, he was good. He was a backup on St. Louis, and when Binnington came up, it was him and Binnington were playing for the job. So it's a solid trade. It's a solid depth piece that we can. Obviously, he's not going to be our starter. Ned's our starter, but he's a good guy that you can put behind him. When Ned needs a day off or a couple of days off, you can put him in there and he'll be competent. A lot of people say that he was just a product of St. Louis's, of the beast of St. Louis.
Their defense.
Yeah, it's we'll see if that holds any weight, because we know he's going to be facing a lot of shots when he comes into Detroit and plays in that net. So we'll see what he's made of, because we know how many times Ned saw 50-plus shots last year. So he's going to have to.
That's very true.
He's going to have to show that he is really capable of doing it, but it's not as important. Obviously, you want to have a strong backup goaltender, but with Ned being so good, I like this guy. You can add him in there. You can throw him in every fourth day, every fifth day, something like that, and give Ned a break.
Ralphie, you had your hand up.
Yeah. Well, I think you're underplaying this trade a little bit. I think, Ville, at one point, he earned the starting role over Binnington. This is a guy that was up and coming in that blue system. There were a lot of high hopes for him. Eventually, if you go backtrack a little bit, when the Blues were in the Stanley Cup Finals, in the playoffs, they needed someone to replace Jake Allen because he got hurt.
Yep.
Husso was hurt as well, so they couldn't bring him up. They brought up Jordan Binnington, and he did phenomenal. So basically, I think Husso, he gives the Red Wings some opportunity to go and develop some more of those guys in their minor league system, especially if Ned is still. I think it gives him an opportunity to develop as well. You got to be patient with this whole thing. This gives him the opportunity. I mean, Huso's only 27 years old. He was 25-7 record. That's pretty good. He's got a lot of potential. I think he's more of a placeholder just to get in there, buy the Red Wings more time. I really like this trade for the Stevie Y plan. I think there's really no harm to it. You give him a 3-year extension. That's about it. Like it's not a long-term deal. Not a lot of pressure on him. If he comes in, does well, then he's your starter. If not, then he's your backup.
Yeah, no, I think it's already solidified that Ned's our starter. I don't have too much worry about that. I think Ned has proven last year that he is the starting goaltender for this club next year, and it's not like this guy is going to be your goalie of the future because you have Kosa waiting in the wings to come up and be that guy. You have Kosa who you use the high draft pick on, who you expect to come in here and produce at some point into the future. That guy is going to be your goalie of the future. So yeah, it's another depth piece. It's a good, like I said, it's a good backup. I do 100% expect Ned to be our starter next year, though.
Does this mean, though, like we have to pump the brakes a little bit on Kosa and that little bit of hype train? And if that's not the case, like, does it also speak to like Stevie Y and Lalonde wanting to like compete now?
No, it's not, because like I said, you're giving Kosa more time. This is about, you have to be patient. Detroit, this is a process, you know. Stevie Y, they asked him last night, where are you at in the rebuilding process and everything?
Year 3.
And he said, you know, it's year 3, right? So you got to be patient. This is a placeholder, like I talked about. You're really just buying more time for Kosa to get better in the system and wherever he's playing at.
Yeah, and the revolution hasn't even really started yet, the Stevie I revolution, because next year you got to think coming up on the big club, we'll probably have Evanson and Berggren are the two guys that we're going to probably bring up to maybe Soderblom, but he'll probably start in Grand Rapids. But this, like the guy we just drafted, Marco Kasper. He's an 18-year-old kid. He's got good size. He skates well. He plays well defensively, and he's a Stevie Y guy. He can go out there. He's gonna be a center. Hopefully, he'll be your second-line center when he's ready to come up. But we got to see. He's only 18 years old. It's going to take him a couple years before he's ready to play in the NHL. He's not going to be a guy that's going to come into the NHL and just set it on fire at 18 years old. So the Stevie Y plan is still in effect. It's still in the infantile stages, but we're starting to see it more and more. We saw it this year with Mo Seider, with Lucas Raymond. We're going to see it next year with Evanson, with Berggren, hopefully with Soderblom if all those guys get brought up. But it's still going to take some time. It's going to take some time before these guys are ready, before we go out there and make a big splash free agent signing to bring in a guy to kind of lead these young guys forward. So it's excited. It's excited. It's exciting. It's excited.
Who was our second string goalie this year?
Grice.
Did we lose him in free agency or something?
Yeah, I mean, we
He's
just
not
didn't.
the best goalie
Yeah,
either,
we just
so-
didn't sign
No.
him.
Did we lose? Okay.
He wasn't anything special.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, is it like a move to compete?
No.
But obviously,
Like I
if we
said,
lost
no,
Bryce, then we
you
just
gotta
needed a
be
second goalie in
patient.
Yeah,
general.
no, we needed a backup goalie, and we went out and got one.
Yeah. How long until Vasilevsky made the move into the NHL?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long it took him to develop, but I know it's very similar to what we're doing now, what he did in Tampa Bay with Bishop and Vasilevsky. You see that a lot with Ned and with Kosa, because Bishop was a great goalie before Vasilevsky,
Right.
and then obviously Vasilevsky comes in and the dude dominates, and he's going to go down as one of the best goalies of all time. So it's very important to nurture those guys until they're ready, and nobody knows that more than Steve Yzerman. He knows when a guy like that will be ready, when it's time to move on from an Nedeljkovic to bring up a guy like Kosa.
And you're not giving up a lot to get this guy either.
Yeah.
That's why I really like this trade. I think you're not losing much. You know, it's a third-round pick, and you get this backup goalie. If Ned goes down, like I said, he's just buying more time. That's all you need in this rebuild. He's going to probably help you win a few games, but you're not going to be a contender for the playoffs, really.
Yeah, the only thing, going back to Marco Kasper, our first-round draft pick, another guy that a lot of Red Wings fans liked, that a lot of different people liked, that put up great numbers, went one pick after him, and that's Matthew Savoy. Matthew Savoy had 90 points last year in 65 games. He had 35 goals and 55 assists. So those are impressive numbers, obviously, from any player. And when you see someone like that go right after your draft pick, they're going to be linked. Their careers are going to be linked for a while. You're going to look at that, and you're going to be like, okay, we could have had Savoy. Obviously, I have blind faith in Steve Yzerman, so I'm not questioning the move he made at all. If he gets a guy, he knows that guy's going to be good, and he wants him for a reason. But just like Jaden Ivey, Keegan Murray, just like Tua Tagovailoa and Justin Herbert, the guys that go after you are going to be linked to your career. So we're going to have to watch Matthew Savoy and see how his career pans out compared to that of Marco Casper.
Yeah, I mean, just like I remember when we drafted Edvinson, everyone was talking about William Uklin, or however how you say his name. Like, they're disrespecting Edvinson, but like Stevie Y knows what he's doing.
Yes.
The guy's got rings. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of guy, I hope he brings some rings here to Detroit. We got him on the line here. Let's take a quick break and let's get back to the Malcom Rodriguez interview. Oh.
Ciabattas.
Used into your life.
Salads. And dip shakes. All at Big Boy. Try a chicken club, chicken cordon bleu, or sunrise ham and cheddar. All on our grilled ciabatta bread. Or keep it light with our Michigan apple, chicken Caesar, or Greek salad. And don't forget to cool off with a frosty hand-dipped cookies and cream or strawberry shake. You heard it here first. Summer just got better.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Hello? Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
You know it. You've heard of it. It's the home of the original football bowling pin game called Foaling. There's 2 different ways you can play. They have $12 open unlimited play. You can stay there open until close, have a good time. They also have private lane reservation, $120, 10 to 12 people. You can bring in any type of food you want. It doesn't matter. They also have a $2 mystery beer vending machine. Pop in $2, pops you out a good beer. No hassle, no fuss needed. If you know what you want, if you want to make a decision, they have multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So come on down to Hamtramck and check them out in person or visit them online at foldingwarehouse.com.
What up, though, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight Show. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Morax.
What up, though?
AKA Spencer Rax. So we got our intern Ralphie in the TD booth, AKA Young Cheese Nips
on the ones and twos.
On the ones and twos. And we're also joined by a special guest today, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome Malcom Rodriguez, Detroit Lions rookie linebacker, to the show.
How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all having me.
Good, man. Good, man. Thanks for coming on. We really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.
Anytime.
I like to say real quick before we get started, you are looking at the conductors of the Malcom Rodriguez hype train. You know what I'm saying? We started a little movement here in Detroit.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I had to kind of catch up on some stuff, but my mom was like, "Oh yeah, you got to go on this show. They're so high on you guys. You know, they keep hyping you up and all that." So I'm like, "Let's do it."
Yeah,
so,
yeah, man.
I'm glad to be on the show with y'all.
I appreciate you. Real quick before we get started, do you have any nicknames coming in from high school to college that you know? I guess we can start calling you want to be known as, or?
I get Emrod a lot. Emrod,
okay.
Or actually, the DC started calling me Rodrigo. That's another thing. So some of the guys call me Rodrigo, but yeah, either Emrod or Rodrigo.
Okay.
Whatever one fits best, I guess.
I figured Emrod would be one of those ones. Real quick, Spin, you had a question about Dan Campbell you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you real quick because we really haven't gotten to talk to somebody about this yet, but what is it like playing under Dan Campbell? Obviously, we see him in the media. We see him as the kneecap guy, as the double shot of espresso. But what is it like? What were your first impressions when you first met Dan Campbell?
I mean, for me, it was like, man, this guy's like, he's down to earth. Like, he's been in this spot before. And, you know, he's a grinder. You can tell, like, he's been through, like, you know, ups and downs in his career. And definitely, for sure, he likes those guys that's, like, kind of hard-nosed, you know, wants to go out there and work. And you can tell he gets that vibe off, like, he doesn't matter. He doesn't care, like, whether you're first round or, you know, 7th round or undrafted. He said he just wants some players that's going out there to, you know, have fun with the sport and ball out. So he definitely gives off those vibes. And he's, like I said, he's a hard-nosed guy. It reminds me kind of my wrestling coach. So he's one of those guys for sure.
That's a perfect segue because I say, as a former wrestler, you know all about hard work, and I know a lot of wrestling guys I know are big MMA fans. Like, are you a fan of MMA?
Oh yeah. So I actually watch MMA all the time. So I always kind of keep up with the guys, and obviously there's a lot of OSU guys that are kind of going into like Bellator and all that, and so get involved with MMA. So I always keep up with those guys, and it's just guys from like college. You got Kyle Crutchman, you got Nick Piccinini, guys like that went to OSU to wrestle, and I was close with those guys. And so kind of just seeing them just go in the Bellator MMA, it's kind of a cool thing to see.
That is sick. Did you watch the card last weekend, the UFC 276?
No, I actually did not. So
No.
I've been kind of just chilling with the family, and got the time back home and just kind of spend most time with them back home.
I hear you. What is that like? Is it real yet to you, or like is it still like surreal, the whole NFL experience and getting drafted and all that stuff like that? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's definitely surreal. I kind of when I got up there and working out a little bit, OTAs and everything, it kind of hit me a little bit. But until I kind of hit that first preseason game, I feel like I'm kind of it's gonna be like it's gonna smack me in the face, be like, "Yep, you're here now." Like it's kind of gonna be a little shock, but I've kind of let it ease into me so far.
With making it to the NFL, like, was that something that was always in the forefront of your mind? It was one of those things you kind of just like busted your ass. It was just going hard, at playing the sport of football, and it kind of just like fell in your lap. Like, oh shit, like, dude, I might go to the NFL now.
Yeah, no, it definitely kind of just like fell in my lap. Going from high school to college, I was either gonna play baseball or football, and football's the one that stuck out to me. And I got a little more offers from football. And then after college, my draft stock and all that came back, so I was like, dude, let's just go all the way. So I kind of put everything into it, and it's gonna pay out. So like I said, just kind of busting my tail ever since I was little. Ever since I was 6, started playing. So it's just one of those things where I'm just blessed and thankful that I'm able to make it this far.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm super pumped. Like, cause if you maybe could help explain to me. Spencer and I, we were watching your tape, and we had NFL Draft Scout on our show as a guest, and we're just like, we never understood how the hell you fell to the 6th round, because, like, dude, we watch you, and it's like, even the plays you aren't making or make the tackle line, you're still around the football, and when you are there, you could tell you're a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're throwing these guys around.
Yeah. No, it's just one of those things where it was a height thing for me. That's why I fell so far down, in the height and the arms. So I always kind of use that to my advantage in my part, being a wrestler, having different angles, different different ways to attack people and angles, and linemen, obviously defeating linemen, short arms, short and compact. So I always try to either hit them or beat them with speed. So it's just one of my things where, I didn't get blessed with the height like everybody wants. So I just do what I did. I just do what I do, like with my size. So I just work with what I got. And, wrestling's definitely played a big part in that. Like I said, just the different types of angles, and maybe it'll get low and stuff like that. So it's like I said, it's one of those things where I just kind of put it in the back of my mind and just go out there and just always trying to be around the ball with my instincts and everything.
For sure. It always helps like that when you know your strengths and you play to your strengths.
Yeah.
And but as you know, we've had a lot of success as Detroit as a city drafting players out of Oklahoma State. You can go back to Barry Sanders, obviously a legend in the city. You can go as recently as Cade Cunningham, a guy who we hope is going to be, a franchise player for the Detroit Pistons. Have any of those guys reached out to you since you got drafted to the Detroit Lions and try to tell you about the city, or just, welcome you to the city or something like that?
No, I haven't had anyone reach out to me yet. I mean, I feel like it's probably going to be one of those things where I have to kind of reach out to them and kind of see, like, what's the good spots and where they hung out. And so I know Cade just got there. He's freshly new, but Barry, he always came to OSU games. So we kind of talked to him a little bit and get pictures with him. So it's one of those things I'd probably have to reach out to him and see what he has to say and what places to visit around there.
Come on, Barry, hit our boy up, man. Come on.
As a linebacker, have you had that size up moment with Barry? Like, I'd probably take him back in the day.
Yeah, but now I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit bigger than this guy. I'm like, yeah, I see his highlight tape. I'm like, he might still shake a little. He got a little shake in there. So I'm like, I don't know if I want that. But no, he's down to earth guy, very humble. So it's always good to see him around Oklahoma State.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't know about who the players you've all met on the Lions yet, but I'm sure you've been introduced to your own position group and guys like that. So how would having a player like Alex Anzalone, who has been in the NFL, has been a guy that has been a starter and knows how to handle himself, how does that help your development as a player?
It just gives his perspective on what he's been, what he's experienced. And so he's, like I said, I met him first day actually when he got back from Florida. And we were just, the rookies were there, and he ended up coming in, and so I kind of got to talk to him got to meet his wife and his kids, so it was pretty cool. And he was like, hey, man, if you ever need anything, just text me. So he's one of those guys where, like, if I ever need anything to, like, playbook help or just things outside of football, he's always there. So he's told me, he said, you got to find something, outside of football to kind of keep you occupied, keep you, keep you mentally strong, because he said like these long seasons, he said it's going to drag, so you got to find something outside of football to kind of take your time towards. So everyone's been cool in that linebacker room. We all have some fun, jokes around. We always like playing around, and obviously flying to the ball. So that's our like I said, the linebacker room's awesome.
Awesome. What is that hobby? Have you looked into that yet, or thought about that yet? That extra hobby to keep you busy throughout the season?
So I mean, I've kind of been working a little gaming right now so far. Got a little gaming going on, but I don't know if I want to start like so I've been on MLB The Show right now so far. Then I get like Call of Duty, Warzone, stuff like that. So I could possibly be making a Twitch TV here pretty soon.
There you go.
Setting that up, but I try to just outside of things, just kind of just relax a little bit, play a little video games.
Dude, you're about to be a Madden. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Madden,
has that hit you yet? Are you gonna?
No,
play
it hasn't. I
player?
haven't even played Madden in it's been. I can't even tell you how long I've played Madden. So
it's gone downhill.
I'll have to get it.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'll have to get Madden and play with my buddies or something like that.
What are you expecting your rankings to be?
I'm gonna give at least 70 something, in the 70s.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
70s, and there's always room to improve. So,
what's one attribute that needs to be like upper 80s or 90s for you?
Oh, definitely. Let's see. Definitely quickness, like lateral quickness, something like that.
Yeah.
Speed,
That's just what I was gonna say. Speed or lateral quickness has to be up there.
Yeah, something like that. You gotta get me at least 80s.
So as you know, we finally got the Lions on Hard Knocks. Lions are going to be on Hard Knocks. The whole city is pumped for this. I'm personally, as a diehard Lions fan, as a football fan in general, really excited to see that we get to see under the hood of the man, Dan Campbell, see how he actually acts at practice and all that stuff. What are you most excited for, being your first season in the NFL and you're going to be on Hard Knocks?
Obviously, just being that first season and being able to be on Hard Knocks, I've always watched it when I was growing up, so kind of just being like, it's just kind of fell in my lap. We're like, hey, you're going to be on Hard Knocks now, so I'm going to go out there and have fun and, make some plays, obviously. So just trying to, compete with the guys and have fun doing it.
Oh, for sure.
Is there any extra anxiousness with that or pressure with Hard Knocks being there?
No pressure. It's just one of those things where, we had a documentary in high school. I had one in high school that kind of videoed us throughout the, weeks and years. So it's one of those things where you just go out there and just do your daily day. Don't try to change yourself up and just be yourself out there. So having fun.
For sure. And we got our intern in the booth. Shout out to Owen, a.k.a. Young Cheese Nips. You wanted to ask you a question.
I had a question. What was it like going through the combine? I've heard it's a long growing process, and just to finally get done with that sort of thing.
It was awesome, honestly. It kind of got me back to football. Obviously getting back to football was a big deal. So for the longest time, I was just training like a track star, and it was kind of new to me. So being able to train different things, but I learned a lot through my my speed coach and my strength coach at the time. And so just being able to meet a lot of guys too. I went to Exos in Arizona, so I got to meet a lot of guys out there. Jordan Davis, Devin Harper was another OSU guy that got drafted to Dallas. Brian Asamoah. So guys like that, and it was cool just to be around everybody and see their work ethic and just kind of grind together for the biggest part in our life. So now it's over. Now we're playing ball now. So it's all about the film study, the playbooks, all that. So it's like I said, it feels good to be back to kind of getting our feet in the ground in the turf and actually getting able to hit somebody else besides your teammate.
Did any of those experiences okay, I'm better than that guy, or I'm as good as this guy, I belong here, the combine workouts?
No, I mean everyone was pretty humble. It's one of those things where you kind of, like you said, your strengths, and hey, I might be better at this than this guy, but it's one of those things where you just humble yourself and you always critique yourself and work harder.
Yeah, and so going into this season, obviously there's going to be a new defensive scheme that we've been told about from last year. Going from last year, they were more read and react defense, trying to get what the offense is going. And now, Aaron Glenn has said they're just going to be attack, getting after the quarterback. And I think that that fits your style very well. As you're a high motor, quick guy that can get in there. Does that make you happier to know you're going to go into a scheme like that where it's just pin your ears back and go after that quarterback?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of OSU. You know, we just had defense where we put guys in gaps, and we had all each a gap. So it's one of those things where the D-line in front of us, they're in one gap, and you're going to take that gap. If not, linebackers are shooting through. So it's kind of like a lot of that where, you know, he makes it very simple on the run keys, pass keys, and we're gonna play very fast, just like at OSU I did. And it's just going to be, like I said, a fun system to be in, especially for my first year.
Malcom, man, I appreciate you joining the show. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. I'm Eazy. This is Spencer. If you have any help around town, find out where to eat. You know what I'm saying? We're the Heavyweights, man. We got you.
Hey, man, I'm going to have to hit y'all up. I'm going to have to hit y'all up with the good food spots.
For
100%.
Sure,
and I'm just saying, man, like, if you start gaming, like, you want to get worked in UFC, I'm always here for you.
Hey, I did start playing UFC not too long ago. I'm one of those ones, I just start clicking buttons on UFC. But, hey, break that manual out. I'm about to look into that, though.
You gonna mess around, pull like one of those like Street Fighter moves on accident? combo.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, we're here in Birmingham, Michigan. We have a live studio too, so if you ever want to come by, dude, you want to start our Aaron Rodgers segment? We're all yours, man. We're your show, and
yeah,
you just have questions getting around town too, man.
Yeah, Birmingham's awesome, man. I've been there a couple times already, so it's a good part. So I'll have to definitely come see you guys for sure.
Sure, I appreciate you, man. You have anything that you're working on for social media or anything that you want to plug before we let you go?
I don't think anything so far right now. I think I'm just kind of just waiting for camp to see how that goes.
What are you thinking for Twitch names?
Twitch names? Grande Poppy.
Grande Poppy.
Hey. There you go. That's in the heavyweight spirit.
There, so that's kind of one of my names I got on the PlayStation right now, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I'm thinking about ditching Nimrod, just calling him Grande Poppy.
There we go. There we go. We gotta rename the video now, Grande Poppy on the Woodward Heavyweights. We appreciate you, man. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
Grande Poppy, one of the newest Lions, coming in, ready to crack some skulls, ready to take names, and good luck this year, man. Have a great year.
Yes.
Can't wait to see you out there on the field.
I appreciate you guys. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
You too.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see that guy smashing.
I can't either.
Dudes in the NFC North.
Like we said, I was watching. I was looking at videos from practice from their from the rookie camp, and I saw him run around. And I had to tell people on Twitter, like, yeah, he's not in shoulder pads yet. Like, he's yoked up. Like, dude's yoked up. I'm so excited to see him flying around the ball. And like I said it before on one of our other episodes, that I do think he's going to be one of the stars of Hard Knocks, because they always love to see a guy. I feel like he's going to be flying around practice, laying some lumber on dudes, and I'm really excited for this. We really are thirsty for linebackers here in Detroit, in the city of Detroit. We love a good linebacker, and I think we got one in this guy, Malcom Rodriguez, and Grande Poppy. I can't wait to see him out on that field, man. I'm really excited, and he's a cool guy too, real cool guy.
Oh, yeah,
so,
Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate that a lot, Malcom.
For sure. I don't have my second sheet of prep.
Okay.
I believe it's an SMA read.
It is. So they just got done in the studio here before we tapped in. But as you guys know, the sports marketing agency helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the F Word, helps spread awareness about fentanyl and other addictions. So if you know someone that needs help, or you yourself needs help, go check out thesportsma.com. This is the Woodward Heavyweights. We will be right back.
Detroit's downtown summer playground is back. Open all summer long, the Monroe Street Midway. Enjoy roller skating, free Wi-Fi, food trucks, art installations, and so much more. Don't forget to take advantage of the basketball court, putt-putt, and, of course, family programming all summer long. All art installations are done by Detroit artists, and it's a fun, safe event from people 1 to 100. Go to deckedoutdetroit.com.
Hey, it's Sean Jordan from the Sports Marketing Agency, and SMA wouldn't be who we are without our amazing partners.
Thank you so much, Sean. You know, at Detroit Wayne, we want to serve as a resource for you and your families. We offer mental health services, substance use disorder services throughout our communities, and we want to be that source and resource within the community.
If you or a loved one are suffering from a mental health or substance abuse issue, please don't hesitate to call 1-800-241-4949.
Odds Trader. OddsTrader.com is the website for all your game day bets, play-by-play updates, live scores, and the best price in every game from multiple sportsbooks. So guys, if you're gambling, you want to be smart with your money. Find who has the best deals and take advantage of it,
Facts.
man. Use OddsTrader.com. Go to OddsTrader.com right now for your best bet. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined my man Spin Mo Rax.
What up, though?
A.K.A. Kung Fu Spinny, A.K.A. Spencer Rax, A.K.A. Mr. Steal Your Girl, A.K.A. Mushrooms on the Pizza. Nasty, though.
Mushrooms on pizza are fire, bro. I should have asked Malcolm if he liked mushrooms on his pizza.
You should ask Malcolm if he likes mushrooms on the pizza.
I'm sure he does. He's a sensible guy.
He probably eats... I'm not even going to go. He probably eats pepperoni, sauce. Dude's yoked up, man.
He is
can't be
yoked up.
messing around with no mushroom on pizza, man.
So
he probably don't even eat pizza.
If you guys don't know, we just got done with our interviewing Malcom Rodriguez, the newest linebacker on the Detroit Lions, the rookie coming from Oklahoma State. Dude was a great guy. Spent some time with us. We asked him all different questions about Dan Campbell, about the new defense, about the draft process, what he expects in Detroit, different things like that. It was an awesome interview, so make sure you go rewind and check that out if you missed it.
For sure, that was a dope experience. Malcom Rodriguez, I'm pumped. I mean, I wasn't going to like say these things to him because he knows all these things, but dude, if you guys don't know, the guy runs a 4.6.
Yes.
The same 40 time as Kyle Hamilton.
Yes.
The safety we were all in love with. By the way, former safety himself, former quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of knows like little bit of an offensive mindset, you know what I'm saying, from the quarterback position and what makes them nervous and what makes them twitch to call an audible or play.
Yeah.
Set the bench record for linebacker position at the combine. Malcom Rodriguez did. Beast of a man, beast of a human being, and there's a couple of stats that go along with that. I probably should look them up, but again, I didn't want to recite his own stats to him.
Yeah, he knows all that.
He knows
what he's capable.
He knows he's the man.
And that's why when you asked him like what he thinks his Madden stats should be higher, what Madden stats, that was the first thing, is what he said. The first thing that popped in my mind was lateral quickness and speed, because we saw that. You look through his tape, you see him flying around the field, making tackles outside the tackle box, making tackles on dudes out in the flats, and it's important to have a guy like that. And like you said, former quarterback, so he's got some cerebral parts of his game. He knows he can read an offense and what they want to do. So I'm really excited. I do think this kid's going to be good.
And it's more than just us. It's more than two schmucks in front of a microphone telling you about it.
Schmucks. Yeah.
It's more than two schmucks telling you about it on a microphone. It's literally Detroit Lions linebacker coach Shepard said, this guy's like ahead of the game.
Yes.
His mindset's like a year 3 linebacker. He talked about this kid maybe get the green dot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's for sure we're going to see him active on special teams. And obviously told you guys about his quickness. If you watch the highlight tapes, you see the man can hit as well.
Yes.
He's going to make some plays on special teams, but I'm putting it out there. I mean, you already heard Coach Shepard talk about it, like giving him the green dot, which means he's the one calling audibles, calling plays on defense. I think we might see him start a couple games within I'd probably say the first half of the season.
Bro, we got bold predictions for the 2022 Detroit Lions.
You want to go on a bold prediction? Okay.
That was my bold prediction. You just stole my bold prediction.
What else you got on the list then?
One of my bold predictions is that Malcom Rodriguez is going to be a starter for the team this year. Like you said, I don't know if it's going to happen to start the season because it takes a lot to figure out an NFL defense and to get situated with that. So I don't know if he'll be a starter right out of the gate. But I believe it with all my heart that this man is going to start some games at some point in this year, in 2022, for the Detroit Lions.
Interceptions over under for Malcom Rodriguez. I probably should ask him this question. But.
Interceptions over under. I'm going to go. What's the over under? Set the over under.
2. 2.5.
I'll go over 2.5.
Yeah.
I'll go over 2.5. I think you can get 3.
What are you thinking, Ralphie?
I'd say 3 as well.
That's the mouth his words. Yeah. I mean, 3 feels like a lot for a linebacker. No,
if he starts a lot, if this guy's a starter, I can see him getting 3 interceptions.
Okay. Sacks. He's a kind of middle linebacker role.
Yeah.
What do you say, like 2.5? Start that one at
2.5, same as the interceptions. Because if it's 2.5, I'm going over as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm just gassing this guy, but 2.5 sacks, and these are based off 16 games.
Yeah.
Obviously, if he only plays or only starts the last half of the season, it would change. But
money line, me versus Grande Pape in UFC 4.
I'm gonna give it to you. He said he's kind of a button masher. You never know. Hey, he might press a bunch of buttons and come at you with a flying armbar or something.
Probably.
You don't know, but
probably.
No, I've seen you on the sticks. I know you got some skill there. So
I wonder. I mean, he can't because he's obviously a professional athlete, but I kind of want to give him the jiu-jitsu gym. See him wreck some
No,
guys
I do
over
not.
at Legion's gym.
I do not want to see him in the jiu-jitsu gym.
He's a wrestler, bro. He's good.
Yeah,
man.
but if he gets hurt,
2-time state champ.
yeah, he would toss you around for sure.
Oh, he'd wash me, bro. Yeah. You see that video of the there's like an offensive lineman coming to, you know how guys chirp like after the play? Mm-hmm. Hip toss him like
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, yeah,
So
man.
like 300-pound like man like.
Yeah, dude's multiple-time state champ. Like, not to be trifled with out there, but.
Lay another bold prediction on me. What else you got?
Another bold prediction. I said it before. I think T.J. Hawkinson will lead the team in touchdown receptions.
Okay.
I think he'll be around 10 to 12 this year.
You got any bold predictions, Ralphie?
I'm going to go running back wise because we put so much into our offensive line. I'd say if D Swift is healthy, I'll say 1,000-yard season.
1,000 yards. That's not that bold.
Kind of bold.
Well, okay, for the Lions, like
Sam Flannel said he's going to lead the NFC in rushing.
Yeah,
that's a bold
that's
prediction.
Horse crap. That is horse crap. That guy does not know what he's talking about
Hey,
when
hey,
it comes to that.
you better chill
when
on
it comes
Sam
to that.
Flannel, all right?
And Ben Wallace, those two things.
Yeah, his Ben
And
Wallace thing.
D-Mac. That was D-Mac stuff.
I argued him with. We were sending paragraphs back and forth to each other last night because I was going at him against Ben Wallace again.
1v1 text or group text?
No, it was in the group text.
Oh,
it
you just
was in the
bullying
BDE chat. No, I mean,
Poor kid.
No, dude, he even said like we it's not nothing like fuck you, nothing like that. Like it was just we were just
Skinny piece of shit.
we were just talking to our points, and we both know a lot about basketball, and I respect his opinion. He respects my opinion, so we were just going back and forth about it. Not in a confrontational way or anything like that. Sam Flannel's my guy.
Yeah, no, Sam Flannel's amazing. He's a super good dude. And to be honest with you, like, I feel like that's still a little bit of a bold take. DeAndre Swift has never rushed for more than 600 yards. He's never played more than 13 games. Like,
thank you.
It's pretty bold. I'll take that.
Yeah, he hasn't done it before. If he had already done it, then I think it'd be different. But
Yeah. Man.
What's a bold take? You give me a bold take.
I've said this one on the show before. It's probably wrong. I'm regretting it now. I honestly don't even want to resurface
just
it.
say it.
Josh Pascal has more sacks than Aiden Hutchinson this year.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's a bold take.
I like that.
That's a bold take. That's a good take.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, dude was a beast in the SEC. You see his like pass rush win rates. He was up there. I think he was like second or third, if I'm not mistaken, per PFF. Which a lot of that stuff, man. I'm not a big like, PFF believer, but it's content and gives you stuff to go off of. But I like Josh Pascal a lot. I like that adversity that he's gone through as like a human being, just to be at this point. Because making the NFL in itself is an extreme, like, huge accomplishment. Shout out to Imrod, like, just talking to him about that experience as well. But like, he didn't just do that. He overcame cancer and then did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a guy that, like, I just feel like anything's possible for a human being like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, on top of the physical
for anyone
attributes.
that puts your mind to it.
Yeah.
Josh Pascal can be a dude.
I'm going to the NBA.
Can be
well.
Josh
It's a little bit too late.
Josh Pascal can be a dude because, like Malcom Rodriguez, he is a Dan Campbell guy. He is a guy that's going to go out there, get after it. He's going to give everything he has at all times on that field. So I am excited for him. I want to see him play. I want to see him play well. Obviously, all these rookies I want to see come in there and play well. But yeah, Josh Pascal can be a difference maker for sure on this defense. Another bold take I was thinking about it, and I'm just going to say it. Jeff Okudah is going to lead the Lions in interceptions.
Oh, no. Wow.
Jeff Okudah is going to lead the Lions in interceptions. He's going to be playing that second corner spot. They're going to be testing him against weaker receivers because Owarie is going to be playing against the top receiver.
Against the ones.
Against the number ones.
How many picks is that?
Maybe.
Like, to lead the team?
I'm looking at what Owarie had last year.
Somewhere around there. I'd say 6.
6 is a lot, though, I feel like.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on.
I think Owarie had 6 or 7 last year.
Yeah, but he was like, what, second or third in the NFL?
Yeah.
Owarie had 6 interceptions last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see Okudah doing that because they're gonna, I said, they're gonna try him. They're gonna be trying him a lot, and he's gonna be playing against a lower level of receiver.
Well, yeah.
So
you want my bold take?
Let's hear it.
Okudah's gonna be the guy guarding number ones. That was his role coming out of training camp last year.
Does it lead the team in picks though?
That I'd say it's tough, man, because picks, like I'd probably lean more towards someone at the safety position. You know what I'm saying? Because like the balls get tipped, and you know guys get knocked down, and you obviously make a play on it. I remember Glover Quinn, man, shout out to GQ. He was a ball hawk here in Detroit.
Oh, I love Glover, man.
Yeah.
Glover was one of the best signings we made in a long time. Free agent signings, bringing in Glover Quinn, and then Matt Patricia came in.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the dark times of Quintricia around here, where he just obliterated that entire defense. But
100%. But yeah, I think if you know, if he's truly fully healthy, I could see Okudah coming in and being our number 1 cornerback this year.
What's your guys' bold takes for the Hutch expectations?
I already said, I don't know if it's a bold take. It's kind of a bold take. 9.5 sacks.
That's pretty bold.
I think he'll finish the year with 9.5 sacks.
How many does Pascal have then compared to that?
Well, I don't think Pascal's going to have more than him, but I think I can see Pascal at like 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Just remember the year that Chase Young was tearing it up.
But I do think it's different because of, like we talked about with Malcolm, the defensive scheme we're running, which is going to be the attack. I think with the rotation of defensive linemen we have, and with Aleem McNeil and Levi Ozarike up the middle, those guys are going to be creating havoc against the quarterback. He's not going to be able to sit in that pocket comfortably, so he's going to be pushed out to more, and I think that's going to be to the benefit of a guy like Aiden Hutchinson, who can just go in there and clean up, and that's what he does best, is go after the quarterback. So that's what we brought him in here to do, and that's what he is going to do. And if you missed it, we just had our interview with Malcom Rodriguez. It was amazing. Dude's a baller. Really happy for him to be here. Go check it out. We talked to him about, the Lions, what it's like working under Dan Campbell, what the whole draft process was like, and all that good stuff. And he says he likes Birmingham. He's been around here, so maybe we'll see him in the studio. And if he comes to the studio, he can get himself a haircut. Because as you know, we broadcast live from the headquarters of Lady Jane's for Men in Birmingham. It's definitely awesome that when I get off the show, I can go down and get some of my dead ends trimmed up, get this mop looking a little good. I can go down, sit in one of those chairs, have my girl Alyssa or Megan take care of me. I know they're gonna make me looking great at the end of the day. So I highly recommend you get to a Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men near you and let them treat you like a king too. They are open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime, relax, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. So get into Lady Jane's, open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We will be right back, baby.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
New to the game or a season better? OddsTrader.com has everything you need to make the right bet ahead of kickoff. Begin your handicapping journey with OddsTrader. Improve your edge by finding the best price on every game from sportsbooks in your backyard. Take advantage of the numerous sign-up bonus offers to pad your bankroll. Dive into key game statistics, player performance, and even account for the projected game day weather. Best of all, you can use the OddsTrader bet tracker to keep a log of your action. Welcome to OddsTrader, and best of luck.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Mo Rex.
What up, though?
We got young Ralphie in the TD booth. Shout out to him. Ralphie, you're killing it today, man. And thank you for coming through in the clutch. You
Appreciate
didn't have to
you.
do that, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Coming off the bench.
Spanking it to the boys.
Dude came in on his day off.
Watching Hero Gasm on
Came
repeat.
in and hooked us up.
Well, no.
I
did watch the finale though. It was really good.
That's the first thing I'm doing when I get home.
You should. It's really good.
I'm excited.
Fantastic episode.
I'm excited.
It's the boys. If you haven't been watching it, you got to watch it if you're a superhero fan.
Facts. Check out The Boys on Amazon Prime. One of the best shows I've seen in a long time.
Right.
It's basically superheroes in real life. The corporification of superheroes.
Right.
Imagine if the Avengers were run like a Fortune 500 company,
You also got, and it's going to be gory. And
very gory.
Just real life implications of superheroes.
Don't watch it with your kids, that's for sure.
Yeah, do not watch that with your kids.
That is something to watch by yourself.
Do not watch that with your kids. That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Can you
But it's a
imagine?
really good show.
It's a very good show.
That gives that impression. Like you think, oh, he's a cool superhero kid or a show watching my kids.
So before we came back from the break, we were talking about bold predictions for the Lions for last year or for next year.
I want to see what the chat got.
That's what I'm just gonna say. We got some in the chat right here. We got Clomp Sauce saying Goff 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Can you see that happening? Can you see Goff throwing for 31 touchdowns? I had him at 26 and 12. So I like that. I like the interception mark, but 31 touchdowns is a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of touchdowns.
Is it?
For Goff?
For Goff, yes.
In our offense that we're going to have this year.
Yeah, for
31 touchdowns.
Running the ball, a run-first offense.
Let's see, hold on. So last year he had, oh my God, he only had 19 touchdowns last year.
Exactly. That's very bold.
But to be fair to him, he there wasn't many people to throw the ball to last year.
Amon-Ra's another centric point of this offense going forward. We saw once that change happened last year, Goff and Amon-Ra both got going. But yeah, Jameson Williams we may not see until probably, I'd say he'll be back by week 6 the latest, bro. And maybe, and I think
Jameson Williams?
Yeah.
He's going to be back before that.
Yeah, I think before that. I said week 2 earlier on, but be safer this time around, I'm going to say week 4.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Jameson Williams, who's obviously a threat, and he's just not like a threat from like a speedster, like, oh, throw it deep, he's going to catch it. He can do that for you. But don't forget, he was also a kick returner at Alabama. You know what I'm saying? He's got to get you that yak.
Yes.
He's got to get you, catch that ball in short space and make something of it. So I think you get touchdowns that way. We obviously know DeAndre Swift offers that same availability to him. And then you got DJ Chark, a 6'4" guy. I don't know his 40 time off the top of my head, but I know he's damn fast. And not to mention the size itself. I think 31 touchdowns.
That's a lot.
With a healthy offensive line and all those receiving threats, I'm DeAndre Swift catching out of the backfield. 31, I mean, his career high is
bold.
32.
We said be bold. So
17 games. If he's healthy for all 17, why not?
All right. Yeah.
What about schedule-wise for the Lions? Give me a bold take.
Schedule-wise for the Lions here. We got some in the chat right here. It's where was it? I just missed it. Shoryu King said his bold take is that the Lions make the wild card this year.
Oh, wow.
That is a bold take.
Yeah,
I have the Lions winning 7 games.
Unless your name's Ryan or Armando.
I'll give you.
You better leave my boy Ryan alone. I'll beat your ass.
He's got 10 wins.
This guy,
Ryan's my dog.
Yeah, Ryan's he's on vacation right now. He doesn't deserve to catch strays like that.
I'm just saying, it's 10 wins.
With your musty ass beard.
But
shut up, Owen.
I got 7 wins for the Lions this year. A bold take. I think they beat the Washington Commanders by more than 2 touchdowns.
I mean, is that bold?
Yeah, they have a better team than us on paper.
You think so?
Yes.
Do they?
Yeah.
Give me some names. Help me out here. The defense, I know Chase Young.
Montez Sweat. They've got Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin.
I do. Scary Terry. The problem.
Carson
Wentz.
I think Carson Wentz is better than most people think.
I do. I think he's better than Goff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Bold prediction, Shadow King said the wild card.
So the wild card
there too. Aaron Tackett, St. Brown over 6 touchdowns. I can see that.
St. Brown over 6 touchdowns. I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be tough, man. There's a lot of people for the ball to go to. Like I said, I think Hawkinson's gonna eat up a lot of those touchdown opportunities in the red zone if they don't run the ball.
Wait, what are you saying?
He's like whispering big cock hawk in my ear.
You can't whisper it, dude. You just gotta say it.
Amon-Ra 6 touchdowns is doable. I can see that. We got Don Rivera, bold take. Sewell will not allow a sack, and the O-line will play together for most of the year without being hurt.
Huh.
Penei Sewell not allowing a sack.
It's hard to predict injuries, though. You can't.
It's hard to predict injuries for sure, but that is a bold take. Not allowing a sack.
We got to think he is in the right side of the line. Like Decker's probably seeing the majority of like the elite pass rushers.
For sure.
Some guys move around though, but Sewell's a dog,
he's going to have to handle himself Michael Parsons when they go to Dallas.
I don't know if we talked about this in the show before, but they're saying he's like way up in the weight room than what he was last year.
Yeah, he's got dad strength. He had a kid.
We saw how strong he was last year. Remember the battle he had with Aaron Donald right there, a little 1v1 action, was not moving. And Aaron Donald, we know, is a man mover. He moves men around at his will.
Yes.
And Sewell wasn't going anywhere. That was, if he's stronger than he was last year, I mean, I like that take.
I like it.
Helps us build like a refrigerator, too.
I got another bold take. Frank Ragnow is going to be first-team All-Pro.
That's not bold.
That's not bold?
No. Frank Ragnow is like one of the best centers in the league.
Beating out Quentin Nelson isn't bold.
He's like easily top 2, top 3 centers in the league. But I'm not trying to bash you.
Center in the league. That's not a bold
he's in
take?
the conversation.
Yeah,
I mean, he is.
Okay, but
so you think he's you put $10 on it right now?
Yeah, why not?
Do it.
It's your
go
take
to my bookie.
Okay.
You're saying it's not bold. It's a shoe.
What's the promo code I have to use? Woodward, right?
Promo code Woodward. Yeah, something like that.
Bold take. Guys, I've been like holding myself back from saying this, but like the 10-win thing, the 10-win conversation.
No, don't even start this, bro.
He thinks we're going to beat Dallas in Dallas.
Oh, my God.
Dallas, Mike McCarthy is a
swear
turd.
I'm just delusional about some stuff.
See,
Eternals.
The Eternals
Miss
are real. I told you. I'm joking.
I seen them when they were flying around my room. But that is a bold take. Beating Dallas in Dallas.
It's not bold.
That's not bold.
Dallas doesn't scare me. Why does Dallas scare people? Mike McCarthy's a terrible coach. He's ass cheeks. Dude's booty dude.
Won a Super Bowl.
You said Aaron freaking Rodgers.
Okay.
You said last year you put a beer bet on it that he's gonna get fired.
I did.
He's a bad coach. He's been a bad coach. We got
Still
the book
doesn't
on
mean
him.
they have a great roster.
Zeke getting a little up there in age, as you know, running backs. I mean, Tony
Pollard's
looking like
great
a stud.
too. Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb. Who else they got there though?
CeeDee Lamb. They got Gallup. They got
Gallup has an ACL injury though.
Who's the new receiver?
Yeah, they
get a
brought
new
somebody else
receiver?
in. I can't remember it.
Oh my God.
I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, but that is a bold take. You can't say that's not a bold take. Like it's just a shoe-in that we're gonna beat Dallas.
Dude, Dallas coughs up games all the time.
We cough games all the time. What are you talking about?
You can't just use these generalizations on one team.
It's a different team, brother.
What?
And not the other one.
We coughed up games last year with terrible roster and
Dak
tons of injuries.
Prescott's better than Jared Goff.
Yeah, that's fair. Is he a lot better than Jared Goff? Probably.
I think he is.
I would much rather have Dak
I
than
think he is
even
noticeably better.
It was a question. You know what I'm saying? It was a question. It was a statement. It was a question. All right. You guys answered.
You were,
But like I was
consider
going
it.
to say before you said that wasn't a bold take, it's one that I could buy into because we're coming off of a bye week. Because I don't think Mike McCarthy is a great head coach. Because Dallas has been known to cough up games like that. But going into Dallas and beating Dallas is a bold take. It's, there's not a lot of teams that you can just say, oh, yeah, we can beat. Going on the road and getting a win in the NFL is not easy, especially going to Jerry's World in Dallas.
All right, pulling up their schedule from last year. I want to see this.
Cowboys?
I thought you were looking for the receiver.
Yeah.
You want me to pull up their
Yeah, nobody cares about the Cowboys schedule.
I'm just trying to see what they're doing at home, but it wasn't looking good, so I am going to go ahead and look up that receiver you were talking about.
Yeah, because they were probably winning all their home games.
Couple blowouts there.
Yeah.
Couple 43,
Dude, they have an
43
explosive
burgers.
offense.
They did. They do have explosive
And they got
offense.
Micah Parsons, and they have DeMarcus Lawrence. Like
CeeDee Lamb,
got
Michael
good
Gallup, James
defense, too.
Washington, Noah Brown,
James Washington, he's
Jalen
solid.
Tolbert. The rest is
James
guys who got to
Washington
prove
used to
themselves.
play at Pittsburgh. He was solid. I thought they got a rookie, too, though.
Dalton Schultz. I mean,
Dalton Schultz is a good tight end.
Was it Jalen Tolbert the rookie they got?
I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you guys, I've told you this on the pod before. Cheese Nips, this may be new to you, but I absolutely hate the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, so do I.
I have an uncontrollable bias when it comes to them, the Chicago Bears.
Clearly you're showing it.
I will never. Well,
It's like you can hate a team, but don't just let them sway you.
I don't think
like,
that I'm clearly showing
this is
it,
your
though.
job,
What?
man.
You just said they were going to beat him at home.
So, it's not a bold take that they're going to beat Dallas at home.
The fucking Cowboys don't scare me. They just don't.
Who scares you then?
Yeah.
Who scares me? The 49ers, the Rams,
You think it's easier to
Thanksgiving
beat
Day.
Dallas at home or Patriots in Foxborough?
Dallas at home? 100%. Put it to you this way.
With Matt Patricia calling plays?
How much worse were we last year when we went to L.A. to face Matthew Stafford and the Rams?
We got blown out in the end of that game.
Yeah.
Let me see the score.
What, dude,
blown
what
out
are you
the end?
trying to argue right
We
now?
lost the game. I don't say we got blown out at the end of the
What
game.
was the final score?
Let's look it up.
Oh, no.
Go ahead, talk. Don't leave me on dead air.
No, this is fun.
This is good.
fun
This is
seeing
good.
this.
Philadelphia, Philly blew us out last week or last year.
Blew our back out, boy.
They blew our back out last year. I don't think that's going to happen again. But
our Super Bowl last year, LA Rams, 19-28.
19-28, yeah. So
not even 10 points, not even double digits.
Almost 10 points.
And that's the Super Bowl winning Rams.
9 points.
With as stacked as their team was.
Great. You know what? It doesn't matter how much you lose a game.
Moral
by,
victories
though.
don't matter.
It's like,
Well, it's not a moral
who gives
victory, but I'm
crap?
saying, like,
we almost beat the Rams. That's a moral victory.
well, okay, who scares you more? The Rams or the Cowboys?
The Rams.
Okay. Who scares you more, the Rams or the Cowboys?
Like at home? Are we talking about if you're going to play there, or you're just talking about in general?
who's just in general?
Well, I mean the Rams.
If
just
you're
won the
going,
Super
all right,
Bowl.
yeah, go ahead. No, if you're going to play there. If you say the Cowboys scare you more than the Rams,
But that was
in any
also before their
situation-
team was complete. They didn't have OBJ then. They didn't have.
I think they had
a couple
OBJ.
pieces.
Oh no, they didn't have OBJ then.
No.
No. But they definitely still had a squad.
They still had a squad for sure.
And Von Miller, Aaron Donald, all that.
And I mean, we had a little bit of like a, there's a little oomph in that game. Like we're going to play Stafford
For sure. Well, it's like that. When you play the Cowboys, it's like that because the national media is like.
Yeah, that is true. I hate the Cowboys as well. Like you said, but. Not the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Love the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
Shout out Imrod.
Shout out Grande Papi.
Yeah.
But I hate the Dallas Cowboys. But
yeah, I mean, I'm saying, man, like the Cowboys aren't any scarier than those teams, and this team is night and day better than last year.
What do you think the Lions do against divisional rivals?
Like record-wise?
Yeah.
I'd have to sit through and like think that one out, to be honest with you.
I think they beat the Bears twice.
Yeah, I see them beating the Bears twice. I see them splitting with.
I see them splitting with
Green Bay,
with Minnesota, and losing both to Green Bay.
I can see them losing both to Green Bay. Yeah, that's fair. I'm
so
with
three.
It's not really
3-3.
I told you I don't do math live on air. It's just not my.
It's 3-3.
It's my golden rule. It's just. You don't want to look like a dumbass any more than you already are.
5 and 7.
Eternals? Oh, no.
5 and 7 against.
Dude, Rotten Tomatoes, by the way, 78% for Eternals.
But
right?
if you're trying to do some math, if you're trying to stay up and late and watch a summer league game, what drink would you choose to help you do that?
I'm drinking some Centron, baby. What? I don't have. I have to. It's a fun guessing game here because I don't have the sheet.
Oh my god.
The summer of Centron is here, and now Centron's available at Kroger. Make sure you guys pick some up because right now you get 2 cans of Centron for $4. You heard it here, right? $4 get you 2 cans of Centron, and with that Centron, you stay up all night and do all that math you want because it's the funnest thing in the world.
And watch some summer league games.
Yeah, if you guys got a Detroit Pistons 12 a.m. Summer League game to watch, make sure you got a can of Centron with you. It's the official drink of the Detroit Pistons, by the way. Centron, new energy drink for active lifestyle. Drink it, live it with Centron.
When you need apparel, there's only one place to go. Big Frog in Novi. With no setup fees, no artwork fees, no minimum, and a 24-hour turnaround, you can have your whole team outfitted in no time. Embroidery, direct-to-garment, vinyl, and screen printing, Big Frog has it all in all the styles you want. So whether it's a sports team, fundraiser, school event, or corporate needs, Big Frog is your one-stop destination. Visit bigfrog.com/Novi or call 844-4-BIG-FROG.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
Hi, my diamonds. It's Crystal with an X. You want to get hot and perfect like me? Here's my super easy routine. Drink at least a gallon of water before you wake up. Attach a weight to everything in your house. Sell your car and just sprint everywhere. Scream when you exhale.
Don't follow Crystal with an X. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness with tons of equipment and free fitness training in our clean and spacious clubs. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
What's going on, everybody? It is Spencer for Bedrock Detroit and the Monroe Street Midway. Bedrock and Rocket Mortgage basically turned an old parking lot into a massive outdoor playground right next to Campus Marshes. There's roller skating, basketball courts, a mini golf course, food trucks, live music performances, and art installations. It's such a fun place to visit, whether you're taking cheese nips out on a day in the town with the family or hanging out before a Tigers game. And there's even Wi-Fi, so you can take your computer down there. You can get some work done in the heart of the city. Only things you got to pay for are roller skating and food, but everything else is free. So go down to Campus Marshes and check out Bedrock Detroit and Rocket Mortgage presenting the Monroe Street Midway.
Here we go.
Everyone give it up.
Monroe, let's go. I'm so proud of you, man.
Shut up.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin My Racks.
What up, though?
We got Ralphie in the TD booth, a.k.a. Cheese Nips, a.k.a. Cheesy Titties.
A.k.a. Owen. His name's Owen, people.
No.
It is Owen. I don't think a lot of people
All right, put
know
the camera
that.
on you real quick.
Yeah.
What?
All right, I want the chat. Comment down below. Let me know if he looks like a Ralphie or not. Look that ass in the camera. Look straight into the camera.
Hey, so
why now you look like a big bird?
67% of our audience think Eternals was a bad movie.
Listen, 67% of our audience is blind and deaf.
Dude,
All right.
you're Like what's your favorite movie of all time?
Law-Abiding Citizens up there. I'd say that's up there.
I mean, that's a good movie, but I wouldn't put it in my favorite movie of all time.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
I don't know. I got like.
What's your biggest fear?
I don't know, man. It's tough. Like,
Well, I think if you say what your one
There's,
of your favorite
when you ask
movies
someone's
are,
favorite
it's-
movie, it's like, yeah, multiples, right?
Ex
Like,
Machina is one of my favorite
Yeah.
movies of all
Haven't seen
time. Shawshank Redemption is obviously up there. Inglourious Bastards is up there.
he's got some good ones.
Yeah.
Spencer, I respect your movie taste.
What are
I
yours?
appreciate that.
Fight Club, Moneyball.
Fight Club's very good, yeah.
Fight Club's great.
I like Inception too. That's
Inception's a great movie.
Yeah, I had to watch that one.
Inception was the first movie I saw in theaters where the whole theater was like, like as it ended, because like the top keeps
Don't tell me,
spinning.
don't tell me, no.
Dude,
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Inception?
I haven't finished it.
Well, that's why.
Yeah,
that,
bro.
that just
You've never
shows
seen
your
Ex
movie
Machina.
taste
You've
right
never
there.
seen Inception. You're gonna
These are great movies.
judge
I'm listening.
movies.
Dude, Rugrats
Interstellar-
Go to Paris,
Interstellar
hands
is a great
down,
movie.
the greatest movie ever.
Interstellar is a great movie. Man, I don't know. There's a lot.
Wolf of Wall
Superbad
Street,
is like my
Shawshank's
favorite.
in there.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic
Hilarious.
Thunder's
Tropic
great.
Thunder. I'm the dude playing the dude. Disguised as another dude.
What do you mean, you people? Here we got some shouts out in the
Dark
chat.
Knight. Oh, Dark Knight's a good one.
Dark Knight, Wolf
Yeah.
of Wall Street,
Yeah.
the Town,
Yeah,
The
Wolf of Wall
Departed.
The
Street's one
Departed.
of my
Wolf of Wall
favorite.
Street was
Yeah.
fire.
The
Actually.
Departed is a fantastic movie.
It is.
Never seen it.
There's some
Scary.
great
Dude,
movies.
what?
Is it a
The
scary
Town
movie?
was
No,
good, yeah.
it's a mob movie. It's got Leo, Matt Damon, Jack Nicklaus. Like, bro,
That sounds like a fire movie.
yeah,
Leo's my favorite.
you gotta
You're
watch.
missing out on some good
Leo
movies.
plays a cop undercover in the mob, and Matt Damon is a mob agent that's a cop. So like,
Spencer, I have a question for you. Does Leo die in just about every role?
All right, way to ruin these movies for me.
I mean,
Doesn't he?
Thanks.
Like you think about it.
yeah, there's not a lot.
Besides Inception.
Inception, he doesn't die. Wolf of Wall
Come on,
Street, he
guys.
doesn't die.
Stop with the spoilers.
Romeo and Juliet, obviously he dies. Gangs of New York. Does he die in Gangs of New York?
Shut up.
I'm
Shut up.
blanking. I'm blanking.
He doesn't.
Stop.
All right. All right, man. But you're missing out on some great movies.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
make a
why.
list and stop telling me who
Ex
dies, who
Machina.
doesn't.
Watch Ex Machina. Watch Interstellar. Watch The
Easy.
Departed.
I'll send you a whole list of great movies to
Yeah,
watch.
for
All right.
sure.
I'll get to it.
Goodfellas, Godfathers,
You're wasting your
Goodfellas.
you're watching
You ever seen Goodfellas?
you're wasting your time watching these bad movies
Yeah,
like
for sure.
What's
Journals
that?
and Miss
I have-
Marvel.
For sure.
Hold on. You think?
For sure. He's right.
What's the movie I said?
Which one?
I said was like one of
Rugrats
the-
Go to Paris.
Rugrats Go to Paris.
No, what did you say before that? Oh, Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah. You think it's a bad movie?
I don't think it's a bad movie,
it's
but
alright.
I wouldn't put
a
it
good
in.
movie.
I
It's
wouldn't
not
list
elite.
it as one of my favorite movies
It's
of all
not
time.
elite. Like these
Yeah.
movies Spencer is listing are elite.
Yeah,
First movie to make you guys cry.
Marley and Me. No, I'm just
Rugrats Go to Paris.
probably the Pokemon movie when I was real young, man.
Real talk.
Yeah, bro. When all the Pokemon start crying, Ash gets turned to stone.
That's
just
impressive. When young kids cry at movies, I feel like that shows like the intellectual.
sad. Gilbert Grape, he doesn't die. Yeah, What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He doesn't
Stop
die.
with
I
these
would
fucking
say
swerves.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
I have seen that. It's good.
one of the first ones was either Up or I guess the beginning of Nemo. Cause like or Finding Nemo. Just because like dude, I'm a kid. What are you talking
You
about?
got to think how much younger he is than us. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
he was
His mom
probably
died?
he was probably
Oh, we
young as
lost him.
hell when Finding Nemo came
I'm sorry,
out.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was really. I was like.
He's just
5.
crying now.
Bringing up bad memories.
Dude, I'm super.
Which
sad
part
at
was
the
it?
beginning. Which one? Finding Nemo.
That made you cry, yeah.
When they all died.
When the Barracuda
Like, both-
attacks them.
Both beginnings are really sad.
Yeah.
Like Up, that's the
Up is sad.
It's
when-
just like
yeah.
bang. It's like it's like
Yeah.
he's his wife dies. It's really sad. And have you watched it?
Have you seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yes.
That's a good movie. You know, people like thought Leonardo DiCaprio was actually like mentally handicapped because that was like his first big role.
I'm telling you, I don't
You know,
understand.
another
He's
one?
the best. He's the best
Another
actor.
one.
For sure.
Everyone should watch Shutter Island.
Oh yeah.
The biggest plot twist of all time. One of the
Shutter
biggest-
Island is fantastic,
It's fantastic.
bro. And it's
Have
got
you seen it, right?
Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Ruffalo. Like,
Right. Easy. Have you seen it?
No.
oh, dude,
Oh,
you gotta
my
watch
God.
Shutter Island tonight. All the lights off.
God.
Smoke a doobie. Watch Shutter Island.
It's
All right.
fantastic.
It'll blow your mind,
It's
bro.
awesome.
I'm
awesome.
down. Actually,
True Romance. That's a good one.
True Romance is good. American Beauty's
I did
American
watch-
Beauty's a really good
Those are my
movie.
favorite movies. Is Tarantino.
Tarantino, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Yeah.
that's the one thing I respect about you.
That's
is
fair. Yeah.
One thing you respect about me? I'll come here and beat your ass, make you respect me, motherfucker. What's up?
No,
No, Tarantino is my favorite.
Reservoir
yeah,
Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs is
So
great.
good.
I think, but Tarantino movies, like I said, Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Django.
What'd you guys think of
Django Unchained?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I
Once Upon a Time in
wasn't a
Hollywood.
big fan of it.
I liked
the
it.
ending
What?
was fire.
You were.
The movie, that's a good movie.
Yeah, you weren't a fan?
I think it was. I don't think it wasn't up to par of the rest of his movies. You thought
I thought it was really good. I liked it.
The ending was good, but the build up was like.
And it's a loaded cast. Yeah, Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio.
Eternal's a loaded cast.
Dude, Eternals is so ass,
Jolie, Kit Harington. Come on, guys.
Dude, that was awful.
Don't ever compare Kit Harington and Angelina Jolie to Leo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt.
Jon Snow.
Brad Pitt's a great actor, dude. Brad Pitt's
Leo,
probably Brad Pitt's best role is in Inglourious Bastards, though, dude. He's
Oh, yeah.
we're in the killing.
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
I like when he's talking about who's Italian.
Yeah,
he's like,
you speak the third best Italian.
I don't speak it. Exactly.
The third best. Just go like this.
That's like
we're in the killing Nazi business.
Jamal-
And cousin, business is a boom.
Jamal Hill's my boy. Shout out to him on the west side of Michigan, UFC fighter. But he had to go against Paul Craig. And when I found out his nickname was the Bear Jew, I was like, oh.
That's dope.
I think that's tough for me to root against this guy.
Yeah. That's a dope nickname. Inglourious Bastards is one of my favorite movies ever. But, you know, I don't know a transition for this. I could not think of a transition for this, so I'm just going to dive into it. Guardian Alarm keeps you safe and gives you peace of mind. When you're at home or on the road, they're 24/7 local monitoring. Make sure that's what important to you is safe. So call 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
She does not have to stay out, but you can call 1-800.
Stay out.
Right now.
Get out.
And let them know the Woodward Heavyweight sent you.
I'm sick of
we
you.
will be right back, baby. She was back.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you want to know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
Three NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there.
And that one Lions playoff win in 1991, yeah, Detroit fans were there.
Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
You guys, I got a secret to tell you. I am a white man. But it's all thanks to Chili Peppers 10. They made it look so beautiful and bronze gold, man. Join the Pepper Club at Chili Peppers Tanning. You'll get the best deals, plus they'll always beat any competitor. By how much, Spencer?
$5.
$5. Chili Peppers has the hottest bulbs, the hottest deals, and darkest tans. It's 26 locations more. Chili Peppers 10.
Buck crack full of sand.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights. We're in the final stretch of an amazing show. I had lots of fun today. We talked to Malcom Rodriguez. If you just joined now and you missed it, make sure you head over to Rewind and watch Spencer salute to the TV.
I thought you were going to do what you normally do.
Nope.
Say my boy Spencer, and I say, what up, though?
No. Make sure you guys check that out, man. Obviously, we'll clip it up, but if you all you're live right now, it helps if you guys actually hit that rewind button and watch it again. Hit that like button, hit that share button. We try and do big things, and just know as a Woodward Heavyweights graduate, it's all thanks to you guys who helped us out. Every time you hit that like button, every time you hit the share button, it means the world to us, and thank you guys for supporting us. We started in Studio B.
Start from the bottom. Big body Benz. Remember I used to be Dusty.
Yeah, musty ass beard. I'm sorry.
Lard ass with the musty ass beard. Shouldn't hide the mic. Damn, man. Because it's strays for Sam Flannel.
Shout out to Woodward Heavyweights, man. Y'all, we got the hardest audience on the network.
Shouting out himself. Shout out to Woodward Heavyweights. We are the Woodward Heavyweights.
No, the Woodward Heavyweights audience.
Shout out yourself.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to the subscribers. Yeah. We all do it for you. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Thank you. I am my own listener and subscriber right now. I'm listening and watching right now.
Kim for thanking the listeners.
We don't do math on the show live, buddy. Before we got to the movie conversation, we were talking about the Detroit Lions. And during the commercial break, we came up with a fun little topic. And the Detroit Lions only won 3 games last year. And since you guys talking all this mess about who they're going to win and lose against, I want you guys to pick out 3 guaranteed wins on the 2022 Detroit Lions schedule.
You go first.
You go first.
All right.
You go ahead, Cheese Nips.
I just pulled up the schedule. I got it.
Spencer's got it.
Okay.
3 guaranteed wins on this Detroit Lions schedule. As of today, I'm going to go... Oh, that's preseason. Damn. I was going to say Falcons for sure. But Seahawks, I'm going to guarantee a win against the Seahawks. I'm going to guarantee a win against the Bears since we have 2 opportunities. We better be able to sneak out 1 win from them. And... Screw Honest Dave. I'm guaranteeing a win against the Jets. So give me Seahawks, Jets, Bears. Those are my 3 guaranteed wins.
When I look at football schedules and I'm going down like, oh, I think we beat these guys. Oh, we think I'll beat these guys. Like, yeah, obviously the roster and talent comes into play, but more than that, I take in like coaching and head coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain coaches are so damn good, they're not going to slip up and have a loss.
You're going to guarantee a Cowboys?
I'm going to guarantee a Cowboys win. At Dallas.
You want to make a bet?
What you want to bet? 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups.
Losers got to paint their toenails.
Oh,
all right, I wear shoes all day.
On live air.
That's really weird.
Or for like a pre-show video.
What about haircut?
He doesn't got no hair.
I know, that's why it's fun.
Losers shave their head bald. You want me to paint my toe? I can't even reach my toenails. I'm heavyweight.
Losers got to do a toothpick of that hot sauce.
Which one?
The stuff you had to write a waiver for.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't want to do that either.
I'll do it. I ain't scared.
Let's just do a beer bet, case bet.
All right. What kind of beer?
Whatever you like.
All right, deal.
I'll buy you some Trulies since you don't drink beer.
Just buy me Long Island.
1 Long Island?
You don't drink
3
beer?
Long Island. 2 Long Islands.
He doesn't drink beer. I know, right?
Hold on.
He watches Eternals, doesn't drink beer.
If I'm forced, hold on though. Because like, let's stop pretending like beer is like a good tasting thing.
I
like,
actually do enjoy the taste
I do
of beer.
too.
You guys are gross.
A blueberry dripper from Coonan.
Maybe it's a Spartan thing.
Shit
I haven't
slaps.
had that experience.
Shit slaps.
You don't invite me ever.
Come with me
It's kinda
tonight
weird,
after
dude.
we leave here.
Dude, really? Come on, man.
After we leave here, let's go to Coonan.
So down. You want to come, Cheese Nips?
Maybe. I'm kind of hungry right now. I gotta get food.
You can get a pretzel.
It's pretzels? Maybe. We'll think about it. I'll think
That
about
changes
it.
everything. Guaranteed wins. Just because I'm so damn stubborn and I hate the goddamn Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys.
Dude,
home
you're
my guaranteed
ruining the
wins.
credibility of our program.
No, man. After Cowboys and
how
everything they
much
stand for.
credibility does Eazy have now?
More than you, Owen. All right, suck a dick. The Chicago Bears. I'm gonna guarantee one of those wins. We face them twice. I'm doubling my odds by picking one of them. They're within the division.
Beer sucks. I'm Nick Leach.
I'm
I'm going to put his ass in timeout. But
Wait, what is it?
He said beer sucks.
Beer is disgusting. Yeah, I'd rather have like a mixed drink for sure. Plus, if you're
No
drinking,
way.
the goal is to get a little buzz going, right? What's gonna get you there quicker, beer or a mixed drink?
Bro, I'm telling you, you drink 2 of these drippas, you're going to be feeling it. I guarantee it.
We'll document this tonight. We'll post on the Woodward
I
Heavyweight Twitter.
guarantee
But
it,
that's
bro.
not the question, though.
They're
Like,
9.5%. It's more
just
than
asked a
truly.
mixed drink or beer? Like, obviously, I'm going to drink a mixed drink to get hammered.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm drinking, that's why I'm like, fuck beer. One, it does not taste good. You guys are tripping right now.
I would much rather have a
A
beer
mixed
over
drink
a Truly.
tastes
I'm about to
better,
change this
and
man's
it
life
gets you
right
drunk
tonight.
faster.
Pause. I'm about to show you a whole new world, Eazy. We'll be flying on a carpet. It's a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Pause.
You know what? Depending on health, the Panthers. Panthers, Bears, Cowboys.
Panthers, Bears, Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
Cheese Nips, 3 wins right now.
Well, you stole 2 of mine. I was going to do...
The Cowboys?
Well, not quite.
Not quite.
No, I was looking at the Seahawks. I think...
They're trash.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
And, I love my man Ken. Hopefully he does some good things.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
I think their team all around just isn't the best right now. They're undergoing a rebuild, so I think the Seahawks are a guaranteed win.
Bro, if we lose to Drew Lock, I will literally cry.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh my God.
He's not a good quarterback. He's a good dancer. I like
He's a
him
good
on the
dancer,
side,
yeah.
you know?
He
It's
can rap pretty well.
His best highlight is him rapping to Young Jeezy on the
Yeah,
sideline.
literally.
I would keep going. I think a guaranteed win is against the Bears, which you also said, Spencer.
Yes.
I'm not. I honestly, I'm not high on Justin Fields. Like, I think.
No.
I don't know if he's a man. Like, when they draft. Like, I was really against the Lions.
I don't know if he's a man.
No. Like, the man, I meant to say. But no, I think.
I need to see
I'm
his
not
penis.
convinced with Justin Fields.
Yo.
I'm not convinced with Drew Lock. So those are two guaranteed ones. If I want to go a little bit more bold with this third one.
Yeah.
Buffalo on Thanksgiving.
No.
Yeah, like that would have been crazy. Like you guys, when I said the Dallas thing, were looking at me like I said we're gonna be Buffalo.
I mean, guaranteeing a win at Dallas it's not. That's bold. Guaranteeing a win at Buffalo Thanksgiving is just stupid.
No, I agree. That's not going to happen. I mean, it could, but it's not
going to happen. Josh Allen's going to put his member on the back of our head. Like, I love the Lions, but man, the Bills are good. The Bills are good. If we go out there and beat the Bills, I would be extremely happy, especially on Thanksgiving. But Josh Allen's a dog.
I would say the third team, if I had to go bold, I'm going to say they'll beat the Packers once.
Okay. So who is it? Packers, Seahawks, Bears?
Yes.
All right. You picked two teams that we played twice.
This kid's coming for me and he cried at Finding Nemo.
Kind of but no, we appreciate you guys. If you didn't check it out while we were doing it, we had Malcom Rodriguez, Grande Pape, on the line. He gave us a great interview. We talked to him about all different things, about being drafted by the Lions, playing under Dan Campbell, all that good stuff. Dude's a man. He's a stud. He's going to go out there. He's going to perform. We both think he will be starting at some point in this year. Very excited to see how his career progresses in Detroit. Thank you so much, Malcom, for coming on and sharing the time with us. Thank you guys for listening, liking, and subscribing. We could not do it without you. Remember, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, make a burner account for your grandma. Make sure you subscribe because we're just going to keep pumping out fire content for you guys. For Eazy. For our boy Cheese Nips Owen coming in clutch off the bench, producing the show. I am Spencer. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up. Like that.